welcome back to the channel. I am RoomierManatee.
And I'm Stranger.
And if you guys are watching on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitch live, we appreciate the likes, the love, the bits, the subs. Oh, with that being said,
Let's jump into TennoCon.
TennoCon. Last night was a concert, and now we're gonna listen to the sound panel. Let's go. Oh, welcome in Taco, welcome in Sunny D. Thank you guys for coming in and being the first in the chats. I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys, but we're gonna jump right into this panel here because it's already started.
Go through all those tracks and
sorry we're
just
late.
figure out which ones to share with you guys. So, yeah.
As someone born in 1999, I really recognize those 90s songs. Yeah, they really resonated with me.
So it took me right back to high school dance.
Love it. Of course, music is just one aspect of such a huge update. The sound effects play an equally important role. Laura, how was it designing sound for 1999? Was it different than a typical Warframe update?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, it's different. So I worked on the ambience for 1999, kind of creating the sounds of the environment across 4 different seasons. I also worked on the Kim system UI sound effects and yeah, various other gameplay elements for the update. And I would say that the main difference for me is that that's a real world reference, right? So you're using the sound of a modern city as a reference. You're using the sound of technology from a specific time as a reference. So that's really helpful, but it's also kind of a challenge because you want to be able to convey that to the players. So yeah, I did a lot of field recording around the city of Toronto across 4 different seasons and in different weather. I went out to High Park really late at night once and ran into a coyote and was like, oh, I shouldn't do this. But yeah, so in that way it was different, whereas other environments are a little bit more fantastical and you have a lot of leeway. But having real world references is also the limitation is also a great source of inspiration.
Yeah, of course. And one of those designs you did was actually the helicopter sounds that you hear around Hulvania, and you made a behind the scenes video for us. So let's take a look.
Dude, how did she do that?
My name is Laura, and I'm a sound designer at Digital Extremes. Working on the ambience for Warframe 1999 was a big challenge. It involved a lot of field recording, studio recording, and editing to create a realistic modern soundscape. But you might be surprised to know that some of the realistic sounds you hear in 1999 were completely synthesized. For the exterior ambience, we wanted to create the impression of a large and active Skuldra military presence in Hulvania. To achieve that, I designed the sound of distant helicopters using the Korg MS-20M synthesizer.
Oh, look at that, Stranger.
To start, we're going to set the VCO1 waveform to noise. Then we'll send the LFO to the low-pass filter. Then I'm going to set the waveform to a downwards ramp shape. You can then control the cutoff of the filter by hand, or if you want a more bandpass effect, you can use the rubber band technique on the low and high pass filter together.
That's so freaking brilliant. A rubber band technique, Stranger?
If you want it a bit darker and heavier sounding, you could try adding some pink noise.
This is so smart.
In Reaper, I also added and automated an EQ, comb filter, distortion, and a chorus to add some more movement to the
Stranger
sound.
Is sleeping right here while he's doing it. It's so cute.
To position the sound in space, I added some panning and volume automation and set it to a short-ish dark delay and a convolution reverb. And as you probably noticed, you can also hear a noise sweep layered in.
A noise?
Finally, in context, this is what the distant ambient helicopter sounds like in Warframe 1999.
Wow. Nice.
Incredible. Well done.
Absolutely. That was so sick, bro.
Man, I love analog sound design. Where did you pick up that skill?
Yeah, so in my 20s, I used to work at like a boutique synthesizer store, and one of the perks of that job is that you could take home equipment to use and learn with, just like overnight. So I learned a lot of like principles of sound design there, and I also got to meet a lot of great artists and instrument designers, and that was kind of like a formative job for me. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so
that's
cool.
so cool.
Thanks, Laura. Not only did we get great music and masterful sound effects, we also had incredible performances from our latest cast, the Hex. Alpha, you are our second proto-frame to be introduced to us back in May 2024. Time flies. How was your introduction to the Warframe community?
The experience has been extraordinary. I just want to take a moment and say that Warframe and last year's TennoCon, especially in particular, has changed my life. So much of my life, I've been afraid of human communication. Meeting new people, just the idea of it terrifies me. I was frightened to come to any event, and I've never said okay to any appearances, but working with DE staff, by that time it's been almost a year, when they asked me, I was like, okay. And then I actually came here, and there was so much love from the community, the people who have attended, and also online streaming, and support from DE staff, and also the long-lasting friendship with our voice actors. So thank you, each and every one of you who are here today attending the TennoCon and also watching on stream.
No, thank you, Alpha, for lending your voice to my favorite character in the game. So, you've also lent your talents to other games as well, but how was it recording for Warframe? Do you have a favorite line?
Ooh.
Oh, that's such a good
Well, I
question.
believe that the human body is also an instrument, and the text, the words that we see on screen and dialogues, those are kind of like notes to us in a score. But when we're recording, we're all alone. We're just inside our box, very separate from outside world. So we're recording our own melody. And it's not until I saw, or I played 1999 myself, the actual final gameplay, that we saw the whole entire orchestral piece. And that was eye-opening. It was a lovely experience for me too.
That is the
And as far
sweetest way
as
to
the
put
favorite
that.
line, I want to say that the favorite line in the entire 1999 is, in a moment, I think it goes like, "Can you give my brain a hug?" Right? Like that's it hits you.
Well, to be able to go from heartbreaking lines from the quest, jokes about the others, and even romance, that's a lot of range. Do you have a routine to get yourself into the recording room?
I'm very fortunate to have a studio partner work with me, and every time before going into a recording session, whether it be for Warframe or other fighting games or video games, he plays music, soundtracks, so that I get into that mode. And whenever I'd go into the booth to record Warframe 1999, he would play music from the past Warframe music. Thank you. And that would get me straight into that zone that I need to be into. And after last year's fall update, Kome was playing a lot before my sessions.
I love that song. Well, just as a fun fact, Alpha recorded 581 voice lines for 1999 and TechRod Encore. That is an incredible feat, so thank you, Alpha, for bringing Aoi to life.
Just adorable. I love that so much.
Of course, 1999 brought with us two polar opposites, the TechRod and the Skuldra. Not only unique in their looks, they're
It's
also
amazing 'cause all
accompanied by
these dudes are
masterful
just
sound
rocking out
design.
last night, man.
Paul, you worked on both these factions. Tell us a bit about step one with the sound design for these guys.
Yeah, so every time we work on a new faction, our first step is establishing their voice. We always find that's the most important aspect because not only is it the most recognizable one, it then kind of dictates how all their abilities will sound. So with the TechRod, we obviously had a lot of their voices established because of the Whispers in the Wall quest. One of our sound designers, Giovanni, he really kind of pioneered that sound. So when it was time to work on 1999 properly, it was just about kind of following that blueprint that he had laid down. We used everything for the voices, our own voices, any device from the 90s that would produce a sound, like a pager or a cell phone ringtone, dial-up modem,
There are a lot of
arcade
pagers
jingles, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and as a fun fact, when I was working on the Babao, it was obviously our mini boss of that faction. It was very hulking, it was very intimidating. And I was like, hey, Eric, let's check it out. And I was like, I think I got to a pretty good spot. And you were like, it's missing something. And you were like, how about you try using James's amazing Ollie lines into the Babao's vocals and just kind of distort them and blend them in. And yeah, I was like, all right, I'll give that one a try. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, whenever you kind of fight the Babao, now you can kind of hear the occasional in there. So yeah, it was really cool. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Awesome, dude. You guys fucking did.
Well, we've worked with enemy factions before, obviously, but this has quite the military touch. Is it easy to work on things that are closer to our timeline?
I think so. It depends on how you look at it. It depends how much creative liberty you have. If you're trying to go like real milsim and kind of like really emulate our own world, it can be quite difficult. But with the Sculptor, we had full kind of creative liberties. So as a good example of that is when we were working on the RPG that you use in the quest, and by extension in the Assassinate game mode, it sounded like an RPG, it exploded like an RPG, and Eric and I were chatting, we're like, okay, how do we make this thing feel like a threat to the tank? And you were like, you got hit with inspiration. You were like, add a Stuka siren on that bad boy. So every time that projectile kind of flies, you can hear the Stuka siren in there just kind of eliciting that fear and terror as it's about to damage the tank. So yeah, it depends on how you look at it, how much creative liberty you have.
I love that. Well, same question for yourself, Laura. As you mentioned, you worked on the ambiance of the city. What were some important factors to consider when making Halvania come to life?
Yeah, so I feel like when you work on an environment, what you're really doing is telling a story, and we're kind of trying to tell this story that took place over the course of a year across 4 seasons. So really the focus was always like, okay, what's the narrative? What's the most narratively important sounds in this environment? So that includes the Skuldra military and how active it is across different seasons, how alive the city is across the different seasons. Are the Tekrot out and about in different seasons? So those elements were always the main kind of focus, and that's how we kind of brought the story and Halvania to life across the course of a year.
It's so cool. It feels like a true city, and it was so interesting seeing it come to life for the first time of something we've never seen before, but it also felt like home. And you mentioned you recorded sounds in Toronto in the park, so that's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, I did, but it's like kind of a challenge to like find places in a city that are like kind of removed from the main action. So I'd like go in alleyways and like parks at night, and it was a little dangerous.
Yeah, sound design is a dangerous line of work. You're going in alleyways.
You'll find us in strange places all the time.
Swimming pools and alleyways is the slogan for the sound team this year. Of course, that's not the only group we met this year. Let's chat about our Infested Kings online. Chris, you worked on... Yeah, Chris, you worked on the actual TechnoSite Coda fight with the first of its kind literal arena. What were some of the challenges you faced with bringing it together from a sound design perspective?
Yeah, for sure. I would say the most challenging part would be the mix. We have the amazing Party of Your Lifetime track there. That's kind of the centerpiece. And then we have the stadium hazards, the pyro, the lasers. We have explosions everywhere. Then we have the TechnoSite Coda. There's 5 of them you're fighting. We want to make sure that all sounded good together and was all cohesive, and you could hear the amazing track in there. And I think we landed somewhere where it was sounding good, and it was a really fun fight. So I think that was the most challenging part. And then the second part of that maybe would be the crowds. We wanted to make sure that you really felt like you're at an arena or a stadium, like you were mentioning. From the concession area where you walk in, you hear some crowd walla, to when you walk onto the stadium floor, there's crowd cheering. And then, throughout the fight, the finishers, there's so much crowd in there. And then something I do want to mention as well is between fights when you're playing multiplayer, there's a little encore section and people are chanting online. I don't know if you remember from TennoCon last year, but that was you guys saying online, and that's in the game,
that's so
and that you hear your own
sweet.
voices. So
That's so
pretty
cool.
I love that. I love that you guys added that in. So thank you for implementing.
Oh, what a
And I
legend.
wanted to shout out Jeff, my partner in crime, working on the TechnoSite Coda. Like, he did an amazing job, and I think we are really proud of our work on those enemies.
Incredible job. But the real question is, do you have a favorite member?
That's tough. I'm gonna say DJ Rom, because he's like, I feel some kinship there because he's like music producer, audio kind of thing. But then to fight, I'm gonna say Hard Drive because he's got a big CRT monitor that he uses as a shield. So that's my choice there.
I love it. Well, Matt, you worked on these songs with online. How was it seeing mesh into the gameplay?
Yeah, super cool. And writing those songs was such a interesting process and learning experience with Keith. It was super fun to just go back and forth with lyrics. Sometimes we just spend 2 days in a row just like every single line, just meticulously like choosing what's the best way to say this or like the coolest way. And yeah, I mean, it was just really cool and awesome to see in context. And yeah, that mix sounds like a nightmare. So good job.
Thanks. Paul, let's go back to you for a moment, as you actually had a hand in cooking up the sounds for the coda weapons that you get for these fights. Have you worked on the infested weapons before?
No, it was my first time, and as a matter of fact, as far as I know, this was the first infested weapon batch we dropped in a really long time. So it was interesting to kind of revisit that faction with the lens of the tech rod, obviously, right? So I really wanted to give each of the 3 unique weapons their own personality and kind of vibe, and I spent a lot of time just thinking about, what's the through line for each of these 3 weapons. Obviously, with the dual Torxica, I tried playing around with an infested gunshot, but what we found was just relying on a real natural gunshot and then having something on the wheel to tell you that it's an infested weapon worked at the best. So every time you shoot the weapon, it feels nice and punchy, and then when you stop shooting, you kind of hear the spin down of the barrels, and you hear that little infested screech in there. Sells it perfectly. And then obviously the Coda Motovore, wow, what a weapon that was. A big hammer wheel with the occasional teeth and or spikes on it, depending on your damage type. That's crazy. So for that one, I really wanted you to hear kind of the sputtering engine, kind of revving as you hold the weapon, and kind of the spokes on the wheel too. And the occasional kind of infested vocal in there really kind of sold the vibe. And then, of course, we had the star of the cast, the Coda Bass Assist. Wow, what a weapon that one was. Just weaving in dubstep sounds was like, okay, let's do this. Let's see how that works out, yeah. I can tell you from experience that weaving in any form of tonal or musical element into a weapon is like a recipe for disaster, because you spam it so much, it can sound super grating and annoying. So Eric and I, we did a lot of back and forth, figuring out what's the right balance, how do we want to make it sound, and at some point, I think I had like 24 notes that would play like a whole song. We stripped that back to 8 notes. It made that feel more satisfying, a little bit more tame too. And yeah, I haven't seen any complaints on the forums. I think we did a pretty good job with that one. I hope.
There you go, fan favorite.
Good stuff, bro.
Well, you did spoil us, and you put a little video together of how you did the sounds for the Coda Bass Assist, so let's take a look at that.
Yes.
Hi Tenno, my name is Paul, and I'm a sound designer at Digital Extremes. Today, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of how I made the dubstep sounds of the Coda Bass Assist.
Oh, I can't
First,
wait for this.
let's take a listen to how it sounds in-game, and then we'll jump over to my Reaper session. Alright, and now we are in Reaper. The dubstep sound is comprised of 3 separate layers, all of which are made with the software synthesizer that you can see on screen called Serum. Let's take a listen to how each of these layers sound on their own and then put together. Let's start with layer A.
So sick.
And now everything layer A combined. Let's move on to layer B. now layer B combined. And lastly, layer C. And everything in layer C combined. And here's all three layers combined with the processing used to create the final sound asset that goes in game.
Wow.
And to wrap things up, here's a few variations that include the dubstep layer, the punch layer, the shot layer, and the mech layer. All these sounds put together create the final result you hear in game.
Oh, that's so sick, dude.
And that's how the dubstep sounds of the Coda bassist were made. I hope you enjoyed this quick behind the scenes look, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show. Bye.
So there's 3 different variants.
Amazing.
That's so cool. So every time you shoot, it's not the same exact
This stage
sound.
just
That's
made
so
me realize
smart.
that my speakers at home are not as good as the ones here. That's pretty basic. Well, that's amazing stuff, Paul. Thank you very much. And as much as I would love to chat 1999 for the whole hour, let's take a look back at last year's post-TennoCon update, Kome and the Five Fates. Other than Prime Warframes, Warframes don't really get their own theme songs, but Kome's theme song, What Is My Fate, is such a banger. How was it working with Matt, Eric, to create something that would play as a theme song to an entire mission?
This was a fun one to work on, I think. So this one kind of started off with, I remember putting together some references for Matt, sitting in my office going, okay, what are we going to do for this one? I think the first thing that I did was I like to kind of like, again, I mentioned it before, look at references, get some ideas. And I remember kind of looking at the Japanese top 10 pop chart and kind of getting a vibe for what tracks were on there and the sound that you get from it, because we wanted it to feel like authentic and kind of an homage to that. And ended up finding one cool track called Tokyo Calling. I don't know if anyone knows that track. But if you listen to that one, there's some influence that comes from that kind of gives like the drive and that kind of like poppy in your face feel to it. And then, yeah, I mean, Matt masterfully wove that in with other themes and elements, different instruments that are inspired by kind of the visuals and the vibe of the update. So yeah, that one was super fun, and I think it turned out great. So.
Yeah, it's so unique, and you just mentioned the instruments as well. Do you know the names of some of the unique instruments that you guys were using for this?
I had a bit of koto in there, but the
let's
main thing was the vocals, and I had an amazing vocalist, Chihiro, help out with the vocals, but also the Japanese translation, because I wanted to make sure that it made sense and I wasn't just using Google Translate. And so when I was working with Chihiro, I was like, okay, here's a line. How do I say that? And then she would give me the pronunciation, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, it's that many syllables now. And then I'd be like, well, if I shorten it, which word can I take out to have it make sense still? So yeah, I was very careful about that. And Alpha, did I do okay?
Kono toki.
Whoa,
Kono toki. Oh, Matita. It goes, I think it means something like, I have been waiting for my fate.
yeah, there's a lot of like, brutal lyrics. I can't remember all of them, but there's some creepy stuff in there.
It's engraved in my brain at this point. I think that's my favorite song.
Thank you.
It was so cool. Such a banger and such a unique update for so many reasons. Chris, you had a hand in bringing the Kome Warframe to life. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Kome was probably one of my favorite Warframes to work on so far. Really unique frame. There's so many special things about Kome, but it kind of all started with the gamble frame, right? So it started with the dice rolls. So I was rolling dice on different surfaces. How does this sound? How does that sound? You're going to hear it all the time, so I wanted to make sure the dice were good. And I think I hit that mark when Eric sent me a message, and he's like, I think you got it. It sounds like I want to eat them. And I was like, yeah, I think that's it. It's like M&Ms or something in your mouth.
So Eric.
I love that.
And I was like, I get that sense too. So yeah, I think that was good. And then it was really cool to work with Japanese style instruments. So I got the koto when you roll sixes, and I got Japanese Shinto bells in there. There's there's so much to it. Also, I found the heels looked really cool, and I was like, I think this frame needs like unique footsteps, like some clicky, kind of like where you're walking around. So I made footsteps for different surfaces. Anything you walk on kind of sounds like heels. Felt like it matched the character. So yeah, that was a really fun one to work on.
That's so cool. And of course, the ability sounds of every Warframe are always super unique, but you put a little behind the scenes video for us together to show you how you did it.
I can't wait to
Let's
see
take
this.
a look.
These sound panels are my favorite.
Hey everyone, it's Chris from the sound team. Today I'm going to show you how I made Komei's Bunraku ability sound. Komei's fourth ability, Bunraku, blasts enemies, giving them a variety of status effects. But what's most awesome is she turns enemies into marionettes. I wanted to build on this concept by envisioning enemies were physically turned into wooden puppets along with a music box tune while they danced. To do this, I picked up a wooden build-it-yourself music box kit. It played a cool little tune, but I wanted to make something custom. I started recording it note by note. Instead of sampling in the traditional sense, I used Reaper to split out the notes and put them on a grid to start constructing my song. That way I could splice in mechanical clicks and chords to make it more natural sounding. After experimenting a bit, I came up with 2 unique loops that can play on puppeted enemies.
That's so cool. That's literally how a jukebox is made. Like they spin and they hit these separate notes. Y'all seen?
I also used some of the wood that came with the kit, as well as some dowels to make the enemy movement sounds. For the main part of Komei's Bunraku ability, I used many samples to create a unique energy buildup sound, followed by a powerful impact. There are also whispered Japanese voice lines that translate roughly to "puppets dance." And after combining everything together, here's what it sounds like. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of TennoCon.
Hey, let's go!
So good.
Also wanted to mention the whispered voice is none other than Alpha.
That was my voice?
That was your voice, yeah. Yeah, surprise. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I have to play it again.
So cool. And Chris, I have to do it to you. You also worked on another fan favorite, Warframe.
That is
which
so
which
cute.
frame is that?
I did. I worked on Corvex. Any Corvex fans in here?
Corvax mentioned.
I'm sorry, I never got to play him.
Thanks, Chris. Well, let's jump ahead to a very recent update where the spider frame came to life. Paul, you had the pleasure on working on the sound effects for Araxia. What was your reaction when you were told we were doing a spider frame?
Oh, I was so excited. You have no idea. I was so excited, in fact, that I went directly to Eric and I was like, can I work on this, please? Pretty please? And yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. And usually we're on rotation too, so because I did Side 09 back in December, I wouldn't have worked on a new Warframe for a few more months, but yeah, I kind of cut the line with that one. It was too cool. It was too cool. Yeah.
I love it. And a lot of sounds, you use real life recordings. Did you record any spiders for this one?
So, spiders don't really make a sound. That's the problem, right? So it was very interpretive. And what kind of happened was, because I was so excited for Araxia, I kind of had a very specific sound for her in mind. So I just went directly in my software Reaper and I just started designing. And by kind of happy accident, I had already designed the fourth ability in like the first day. So that kind of informed all the other abilities. So I didn't really get to record that much. The only thing I did record was for the Syotid, her signature secondary weapon. I really wanted a cool kind of fluid web sound for it. So I kind of just recorded like anything that was kind of a spray that I had lying around my apartment. So like deodorants, foam sprays, shampoos, and stuff like that, just giving that fluid, organic, whooshy sound. And fun fact, when that weapon was done, I was just playing with Araxia daily, just checking in, all the abilities were done. And up until that point, whenever you would have the fourth ability active and you would dodge, you would just roll like a normal Warframe. But one day, she just started latching onto walls, and I was like, no one told me this. What's this? What? So yeah, I was like, okay, happy accident there, because I already had recorded all that stuff with the Cyodid. I was able kind of to reuse the same source, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Okay, so we got pools, alleyways, and bathroom materials for sound design now.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I also have another fun fact for you. So same like Chris, the same thing that Chris said about the footsteps of Kume. I saw the same message where someone was praising Kume's footsteps. I was like, it would be cool if you did something for Araxia too. So I was like, what do we do? And Rusalka is in this update, and she had some
that's
pretty
the thing you
badass
showed me,
sounding
Stranger.
heels in 1999. So I was like, and I worked on those. So I was like, how about I kind of bring that stuff over and kind of give it a little bit more of an Araxia spin?
Yeah, that's what
so
I've been trying to.
She's kind of using
like that.
Rusalka's
Like
footsteps
Borrow's
in a
really is
sense.
different from the main one.
Interesting. Much to think about.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rusalka,
But you
Alpha,
also
how
told
would
me about
Aoi react to
the
Rusalka
altar.
being in
Will
Duviri?
you pray for Ortac?
I would run personally.
That's in Duviri.
But,
Yeah,
I
that's what
was
you were just
so
talking about in the
happy to
countdown.
see her back. Like Rusalka is one of my favorite characters. The design is spectacular. Like, won't you agree? Right?
I love it. And of course, to accompany such a design, we needed something with emotional music. Eric, Duviri was already complex with emotion, but now we're throwing the murmur in there. Was it like opening an old cookbook, or did you employ any new techniques for this update?
Yeah, I mean, definitely looking for some new textures and kind of remixing some old textures too. The kind of headlining track, Tethra Jirak, was kind of the first thing that came to mind that we worked on. That one, as soon as I kind of saw what we were doing with the spider frame and the landscape that we were fighting in and the boss fight, I knew there had to be some organ in there again. Last time we did organ was in the Zeraman, but definitely wanted to bring that back. So that track heavily features organ and then some amazing vocals again from Francesca, who's sung on a lot of other tracks for us. So yeah, I mean, Matt, you put those two things together and it sounded awesome. I think on the first pass that you sent me, it was pretty much there. Like it was sounding good right out of the gate. So that was a super fun way to combine a few things that we've done in the past. And then obviously bringing in the void tongue is always so fun to combine. So yeah, a lot of that was combining like void tongue, void chanting with kind of those Duviri elements. And yeah, the lead violin section in the combat track was really cool too.
Yep, shout out Xiao, who played last night at Tenno concert. She had a very difficult part that I wrote for her, and
Roomy, I was also
somehow did it.
Thinking, did you just
I was like,
want to go to the
is this
order and then
possible? She
you
was
invite
like,
there,
give
we
me
just
2
wait?
weeks, and I'll figure it out. And then she came in and nailed it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Combining all the classical stuff with the creepy, if Valkyrie struck already, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, it's so fun. And whenever we can, we always try to add live elements to the music. So those little touches kind of on top really push it over the edge. So yeah, hope you enjoyed those tracks. Yeah, did a great job on them, Matt.
Woo! I loved it. I loved it.
It's such an incredible mix of themes. And guess what? I'm going to take advantage of these big speakers again and we're going to showcase a little bit of Al Weaver's featured track. Let's take a listen.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Al Weaver has like a mix of rock.
Oh yeah. And singing this all month.
I'll always think of killing a spider now.
Itsy bitsy spider. That's what I
Godspeed, Spider-Man. I can't believe we never made that joke when fighting the rest.
Spider-Girl
Godspeed,
is at it again. Attacking all the Warframes here in the void.
Oh, chills.
Yeah, someone should have made a Spider-Man joke the entire
Shout out,
time.
Fran.
We missed our chance.
Now, as you know, we are celebrating our 10th TennoCon, so I thought, what better time to look back and reminisce? So I've got a question for everyone here. We'll start with you, Matt. How have you evolved your craft over the years?
I think in the last couple years especially, songwriting has been a more featured element in Warframe. Even when we're doing in-game music like this, I'm starting to think more verse, pre-chorus, chorus than I was before. Usually with instrumental music, I would just kind of think like, section A, section B, section C, and make sure it loops nicely and all of that. But now that we're adding more vocals to everything, it feels like an opportunity to make things a little bit more catchy and listenable outside of the game. So I think I'm approaching things differently in that sense. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
That's great. Remind me, what was your first Warframe track that you worked on?
Ooh, I think it was for the new war, and I think it was a cut scene with Cal, I believe. It's just a short little thing that Keith gave me, and yeah, that was the first thing I did.
That's the rest is history. Yeah.
Well, same question to you, Eric. You've
Slaying
been
it
around
ever
DE for a
since.
while. How have you evolved your craft?
Yeah, I mean, Warframe's such a complex game with a lot of combat and a lot of things happening all the time. So I think one thing that I've been striving for and continue to strive for is simplicity and trying to distill things down to kind of only the pieces that you need. Doing that not just with how many sounds are playing and things like that, but distilling emotion down in sound effects and music, and just trying to make things as digestible and readable as possible. It's a big hill to climb, and I'll probably always be climbing it.
I love that simplicity.
Hell
Alpha,
yeah,
same question for you.
That was beautifully said.
I've been learning that staying true to yourself can be sometimes very, very powerful. I've been with DE since 2023, and even the course of just the Always dialogues, I've seen the progression of the writing, and it's become sort of closer to what I'd actually say, even in the truck scene. I'm not going to say it right now. Very memeable. And
So cute, man.
came as an approval to me, saying it's okay to be yourself and showing that to the outside world. And that can sometimes affect others too. So, yay!
I love that. Great answer.
Hey, that's absolutely right. God bless you. Good. He's so good.
Paul, how have you evolved your craft?
I have to echo Eric's sentiment. Sometimes less is more, and that's something I found to be true all the time. I have a really good example for you. When I was working, spoilers for the Jade Shadows quest. If you haven't played it, go play it, please. So when I was working on the cinematic sequence when Stalker is about to escape and he is ambushed by Zito in the Corpus, it's a very chaotic sequence. Bullets are flying, Stalker is grunting and he's parrying, and then eventually he gets shot in the leg and he kind of just kneels and falls. Initially, that sequence was it had full sound coverage, everything kept going, but we removed everything, and the only thing you hear as he falls is just one bass hit, boom, and then everything just kind of muffles. And then the emotional uncertainty kicks in. And there's nothing there but the music and then the baby cry. Super powerful moment, and in my opinion, one of the kind of apex moments of that quest.
Yeah.
And I think one of the big reasons why it's such a memorable and emotional sequence is because of how little we put into it, in a way.
Wow, that's super interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Dude, that was awesome.
And Chris, on to you. Same question.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I would record something or start layering
least
in
ask him
samples
that
for a
question.
sound, that would kind of be the sound as is, kind of like that, maybe some effects and things like that. Now I would say I'm more creative with time stretching and pitching, and the sounds I recorded aren't so sacred. I will mangle them in special ways to make, to wrestle really cool sounds out of them. One example would be Stalker's ship. I took some of his weapon sounds and his voice, and I pitch shifted it, and then it turned into this crazy sci-fi ship sound just from his voice and his weapon sounds, pitch shifted, stretched out, just as simple as that. So.
Wow, that's super. It's almost like molding with clay, but for sound.
That's the
super
thing. These
interesting.
sound panel
Thanks,
guys are
Chris.
just so nervous, and they just want to finish what they say. But there's so much more to what they're actually talking about.
And Laura, same question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say the biggest way in which my craft has improved, I also started in 2023, would be just working with a team, with an incredible team, getting their insight, getting their feedback, getting to experience their work and see how how the sausage is made, that has been the most impactful on my craft. So working with others.
I love that. And a huge shout out to Laura for making a fan favorite, the Palm 2 music that you hear for the Kim Chat. This is Laura's specialty. So.
Hey. That's awesome.
Well, community is, of course, a huge reason why we can celebrate our 10th TennoCon. And I just have to say, under every comment section of the videos that we post, you guys are giving our amazing sound team such huge praise. My favorite comment is that DE is just a music studio that makes games on the side. So big round of applause to the whole sound team at DE.
Big old applause.
Incredible. As we near the end of our time here, I wanted to have a bit of fun. Warframe has lots of iconic lines from our wonderful cast of voice actors, but what if they were read by our wonderful cast of panelists? So there's a piece of paper that I've handed all of them that have a voice line from the game, and if they would be so kind to read it out loud, we're going to start with Matt.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation, ooh. I always learn so much from a live dissection.
Incredible. And of course, that's from the amazing Till Rigor.
Oh, I did that.
Okay, Eric, you're up.
That's how they say
The
it?
void storm's intensity
how
is
I'm saying it.
approaching level 5. 5 is the worst, by the way.
Amazing. Thank you. And Alpha, your voice line.
Let's see. Objects that have affected one another continue to affect one another even when they're separated. I've missed you.
Oh, that was just sweet.
Love it.
You got the best.
All right, Paul, you're up.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Amazing.
I didn't know we did.
And Chris.
Excuse me.
Remember to take care of yourself, operator. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Laura.
Dream not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
Oh, a classic. Thanks, Laura.
It's a powerful one.
I have a piece of paper too. Look at them, they come to this place when they know they are not pure. Tenno, use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Vor, know the true power of the void.
Ian Mayanis key.
Zach, Zach's awesome.
Thank you all. That was fantastic. Now, I can't just end the panel without one more thing. We're just 2 hours away from learning about the next chapter of Warframe, but how do you guys feel about a little bit of a tease?
You are a tease.
Well, Eric, what are we about to show? No spoilers, of course.
Well, this is where we're headed musically with Warframe. We've just come off some crazy grunge 99 tracks, and we wanted to go almost the exact opposite direction. So this time we pulled out all the stops. This is the first time we've recorded a 50-piece orchestra for the score. So yeah, here's a little behind-the-scenes look of what's to come.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, this is so sick. Sorry, y'all, this needs to get turned up right now.
Cast and cry, cast and
Megan!
cry, praise the million pylons high. All our kin were bound to fly for that far shore forlorn. Onward high, oh, but we may tame the sky. Oh, but we shall distant die on that far shore forlorn.
Oh, yes! Megan, that was
Chills,
beautiful.
chills, chills, chills. So stay tuned for Tenno Live to see where that music will play tonight. Well, panelists, we have just a few minutes here, so any departing words for the wonderful Tenno and the audience today?
Believe me.
thank you all for playing Warframe and coming out to this convention and being part of this special event. I hope you all enjoyed that concert last night if you were there, and
The concert was
just
awesome.
cannot wait for you guys to see what's coming up. So thank you.
Amazing. Well, thank you to my amazing couch of panelists. Thank you to the whole sound team at DE and DE as a whole. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the narrative panel up next. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. I love this so much, bro. Guys, what a
Now a quick break, 10-minute break.
We got a 10-minute break, and we had some awesome panels, guys. I'm so stoked.
The last two panels are coming up, the most important ones. And now we wait.
Yep, now we wait. And while we wait, we shall chill in the Hall of Justice. I am currently editing my Kubro, guys. If you guys want to watch. Our alerts are on, but there is no sound to them. I hope you guys know. So if you guys are trying to play sounds or alerts or anything, they won't pop up. Well, they'll pop up, but they won't play. So like walk on is disabled, sound alerts is disabled, Twitch alerts are on, but their sounds are disabled. Stickers are enabled, but the sounds are enabled or disabled. I'm dyslexic. Oh, but Carl, you missed some awesome panels, my boy. Isn't that right, Strange?
Yeah.
Carl's attacked me. Oh, bro. They've been talking nothing but sound. They've talked about how they made sounds for guns, weapons, warframes. Even last year, how they did Kome with the sound boxes. Dude, it was so sick. Like, I love watching these events because you learn so much about audio and sound design. And you know me, love watching that shit. Alright, so right now, I am currently trying to fix our game layout here.
Yeah, so don't forget to be ready for when the main relay appears.
So as you guys see, we're playing Warframe right here. If I could stretch it out for ya, y'all would actually be able to see it. And I am just decorating my Kubro. Carly said, yeah, I love that too, but I mean, as far as content, did they mention new quest or anything like that? Well, I've only came in.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there
for
yet.
the sound
It was
pack.
just the sounds of Warframe.
Yeah, just the for me, I just got to hear the sound stuff. About an hour or so ago, they did art, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was art, sounds, and now it's gonna be the story of how Warframe's been, basically, then the main event.
Yeah. So right now we're just chilling like a villain.
It's a 10-minute break in between each thing. About 10 minutes. Might take a little bit longer, or they might do it sooner, depending on how fast they get it ready.
And I just coloring my dog. Trying to figure out what's the best color for it. I don't want to look ferocious.
Are you bringing your dog to the relay?
Yeah. You know, big boy. He's a big boy, boy. Oh, my big boy, boy. I like that blue. That blue looks nice. I'll go like a yellow. I don't like yellow. Dawn. I didn't know he had a dawn. No, let's go to orange. Kind of digging the orange. Carly Boy said, I have to check on Soulframe in a bit. They show, yeah, dude, Dude, I got to see the Soul Frame end, like the end of what they were showing. You know that? Did you watch that?
Yeah, they had their dev stream for Soulsframe was near the beginning.
Oh man, it was so funny. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that because yeah, I genuinely loved it. Alright, Stranger, I'm ready to hop into a relay with you.
No, I just wanted to go to relay to do something real quick, not to stay there.
No.
Well, we gotta wait till the main one comes in. It's not here yet.
Oh yeah. Roomy did get to buy the TennoCon 2025 pack. Thanks to you guys. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. If it wasn't for you, I would not be able to be here. The lights wouldn't be on. Manatee wouldn't be here. There would be no PC. There would be no computer. There would be nothing. So thank you guys for supporting and showing love. It means the world to us, to both Stranger and I. And we would love to start building up my boy Stranger8562's channel, so that he can also, so we can also do more collabs together and also build up his channel as his own content creator, and channels on YouTube, TikTok, and all of the above. So guys, go check them out and show my boy some love. Gossip. Oh yeah, check out Soul Frame in a bit. Yeah, the whole Soul Frame stuff was awesome. A lot of cool stuff.
You can just. Did you want to just invite me to your orbiter and we'll just chill there until the main thing shows up?
I mean, I could, yeah. I mean, shucks. We could even sit in the...
Red Text says Red Text just put in the chat. Lore Hounds Assemble, our first ever narrative of Warframe panel is about to unfold.
Ooh.
And he put a link to watch now. That means it's coming up in about a few minutes.
Alright, we better hurry up and get to the relay. I invited you to the ship.
Yeah. But again, the relay hasn't showed up yet.
Well, I meant borrow relay. I didn't
But
do my
then
role
we'll
yet.
just have to leave, then re-invite each other, then go to another relay.
I haven't done my role yet. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were in the Drifters camp.
No. You said orbiter, and that wasn't orbiter.
Well, I didn't know. I thought that you wanted the Drifter camp as your main base of operations, since you couldn't have the Zeraman.
Oh no, remember when I linked up with you this morning, I said, oh, why am I in Drifters camp? I'm gonna move to orbiter. So I thought you knew. I thought that you were thinking. Welcome to Roomie's Orbiter. This is Heaven's Door. Knock, 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 knock.
It's either a lot emptier than I remember, or nothing's loading yet.
Yeah, probably nothing's over there. There's a lot. We got a whole dragons made of sculptures right here.
No, that's loaded. It's everything else, like around here. Is there nothing else loaded here? Or is it just you don't have as many decorations?
Oh, in this specific area? Yeah,
okay, good. Then everything's loaded.
Yeah. I took a lot of it out. I
Yeah,
had
drones.
rugs. I had a bunch of stuff. I moved it all to the dorm zone, and then they never made it a thing.
Right. Now you gotta place everything again, either in here or in the Drifter camp.
I know.
Or the back room. You could always join us in the back room.
Yeah, I'm good. Back room was not my favorite.
It's not bad.
It's cool. It's not my jam. But it's dope. So what I was looking at earlier, guys, was stickers. So we have stickers enabled if you want to slap stickers. You cannot use the messaging stickers. I mean, you could, but you not have no sound, so they wouldn't be played. I could replay them later, but you know that's not the point. But you can slap stickers. If you want. We have all of these stickers. They're made from our emotes.
I like how I also get the ping of for the 1999 stuff, just like you do.
Oh really?
Yeah. Also, a weird thing, the 1999 computer isn't here for me. It's a normal computer again, like to us anyway.
That's weird.
I think it's to avoid spoilers
Wait, where are you at?
to newcomers. And your front of your ship.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, this 1999 computer isn't here for me. It's just a normal Tenno panel.
That's funny. Well, I got a couch here. You can have a seat. I got some chairs. We can sit back here in this room. They made us this nice little seat here, this nice little sofa, but they don't let us sit in it.
Yeah, there's no chill animation.
Try. Bam.
Roomier, I think they're coming back.
Ooh, I think so too. Alright guys, let's get back
Dreams
into
back on.
the panels.
I'm also just gonna go near the front of the ship to keep an eye on it when the thing appears, if and when it does.
Okay.
Oh wait, only you can. Damn it, we're in your orbiter.
Wait, you want me to do what now?
No, never mind. I can't check the star chart when the thing appears. Only you can.
Oh lord. Alright, and we're back.
First of its kind, first main stage Warframe narrative
I'm
panel.
gonna go back to my orbiter.
Can we pop off for that? Yeah, we can do a little pop
Oops,
off.
damn it, didn't mean to leave the spawn.
My name is Corey Van Den Huggenband. I'm a
Quick, send me
community
another
manager here
invite.
at DE.
Just to the squad.
Today I'm your host / moderator for a 50-ish minute presentation going over the lore of Warframe, the universe, the quest,
Damn,
the characters.
50 minutes of lore for
But let's be
Warframe?
real, you're not here for
Strap
me,
in.
you're here for the panelists. This is
Here
the
we go,
dream
Carly.
group of people. If you were going to be talking Warframe, you'd want this couch. So without further ado,
Carly
let me
also
introduce them
likes
to
the
you.
lore.
I am joined by Warframe's
Yeah, get
lead
ready, it's about to
writer,
get wacky.
the keeper of knowledge, the void tongue specialist, Adrian Bott.
Hey, Tenno.
Hey, let's go!
The void tongue himself. Hi, Tenno.
Let's
Next,
go, man.
our principal writer, the mad scientist behind the Kim system, Kat Kingsley.
Hey, kiddo.
That was cute.
Then, lead narrative designer, a man who has named so many weapons that he can't keep track of them, Ryan Mole.
Yeah!
Good day, everybody.
And
He names all the weapons.
you know her as the voice of Eleanor Nightingale in Warframe 1999,
Hey.
Amelia Tyler.
Oh, let's go! There she is.
Oh, well, hello, darlings.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So,
She's such a good.
the aim
Wait,
of
say
the
the
panel
line about
today
glass.
is really twofold. Of course, first, it's going to be a deep dive into the universe of Warframe, the characters, the
Hello,
quests,
Eleanor.
but also for anyone out there who is maybe an aspiring creator or storyteller, we'd like to kind of offer an insight into the craft of writing, but also recording, acting, directing, as it's all intertwined. So that's our plan. I have a spoiler policy that I'm about to share today, and that policy is we will be spoiling the game. So we're covering everything up until
sorry,
Isle
Carl.
Reaver.
Anybody who's watching who's new to
we're gonna be
Warframe,
big chatting.
you're about to get spoiled.
Let's see. I'm going to start by asking you about characters. And because we have Amelia here, of course, I want to talk about Warframe 1999. We debuted the Hex at
can't wait
TennoCon
for this
2024. And that update had the largest kind of cast of ensemble characters we ever brought to a Warframe update. So I just want to ask in general, what was it like delivering that cast?
Frankly, amazing. But one of the things that we wanted to make sure of was that when the player arrives on the scene, the sort of status quo between the members of the Hex is very much established and intense. So we did a lot of work into setting up the relationships, the grudges, the attitudes, all of that kind of history that they had between them, so that when the player kind of turns up on the scene, there was a kind of powder keg ready to explode. we did a lot of that kind of detailing of who the characters were by using a technique that I picked up from a guy called Andrew Ellard, who is an advisor on scripts in the UK. He worked as a Red Dwarf consultant, amongst other things. And love Red Dwarf, Smeg.
Yep.
But one of the things that you do, which seems kind of counterintuitive, is you don't kind of start out by detailing who is the character in themselves. You describe them from the point of view of the other characters. So it's not like necessarily who is Arthur, but what does Owie have to say about Arthur? What does Quincy have to say about Arthur? And because of that, you get away from this idea that there is any kind of a sort of single objective view, and instead you build up this kind of subjective web of relationships between the characters that is incredibly fruitful. And that really, really helped us. I mean, the design of who the hex were going to be kind of began at the concept art level with the astounding art that we saw. We didn't initially know which Warframes are going to be proto-framed. And so we kind of learned as we went along, and their background kind of filled itself in as well. But it really also helped intensely when they were cast. I mean, I remember when Arthur was first introduced, Reb and I had a discussion about him and came up with the kind of key phrase of a paladin in Kevlar. And he existed as a concept, but then when we heard Ben Starr delivering the dialogue from Whispers in the Walls, and we heard that sort of gritty warmth and exhaustion come through, I instantly knew a lot more about the guy, what he'd been through, and all of that.
Well, we also have, yeah. So again, the voice behind one of those characters is here with us, Amelia. What can you tell us about your journey with Warframe and with Eleanor?
Oh, God. I didn't know it was for Warframe when I first got the audition, so I got the audition signs.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And when you're an actor, it's a death knell to fall in love with a character when you audition for it, because you do a lot of auditions, and more often than not, you won't get the part. So that's, if you fall in love with it, you're doomed. Yeah. That's the death of self-esteem and joy. And I read this audition brief, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, I'm doomed. Because this is going to be that one where I audition, and it'll be the one that got away, and I'll watch somebody else do it and go, oh. Because she seemed so in depth, and there was a lot of me to it. There's a lot I could identify with, and I was excited about trying to bring that to life. So I sent the audition off, and then was like, didn't hear back. Okay, I'm just going to go cry in a corner. And then I stopped crying because I got an email. It was amazing. But we fleshed the character out a huge amount after that initial audition, and Adrian did such a phenomenal job of writing for my voice. Once we'd done that first recording session, like, it's me, that's me. If anybody's met me at this event, it's not far off, is it? Like, bar the tongue and the brother, that's basically me. So it's at the point where I can sit on my couch, and I have sat on my couch just sight reading the Kim system, and it's effortless because he's captured my voice. It's, you know, I pride myself on my sight reading, but it's not that good. You know, that takes an amazing relationship with writer and director and team as a whole. I think it's very easy to make this kind of thing when you like a character just about the actor, and really, we're just the face of it, we're the voice of it. It's a team effort. It's finding that way of communicating together and building a character collaboratively.
It is kind of wonderful because we were given that opportunity with actually with all of the hacks. They really did become that third partner in the dance. And so much of the voice actors backfed into the Kim system with Amir and Quincy and Eleanor, and like it backfed into so much of the characters and the personas because you all brought so much life to what otherwise would have just been words on a screen.
I've learned so much about Eleanor from reading the Kim system. A couple of times I've been like, oh, thank God I got that right. That changes everything.
There's always a point, I think, when you get to a certain age, where you start to realize that, you know, you have to
Sneaky slides.
Ryan,
do we jump ahead? Okay.
you got something, Ryan? Let's hear it.
Yeah, I was going to say that there's always a point in between when we have the writing on the page, but we don't have a voice actor yet. And it's a nebulous kind of voice in your head, and you're thinking, oh, it might sound like this or this. And then once you find that person, once you find that actor and that voice, and then you can hear it. And so when we have the auditions, and then maybe we'll do our first voice session, and from that point on, the writing changes. It becomes so much easier because you can hear that person talking to you. And
I think
can
that
hear
actually does tie in perfectly with, I think, what you were just about
Yeah,
to show.
you can put that on there.
Yep.
Yes, so I am about to share with you all a very confidential document. This is a look at a casting sheet, an audition sheet for the early days of Warframe 1999. This is what the actors foresee, and this is really, I guess, some of the first Eleanor writing that's made its way onto paper, right?
Yeah, this is the initial sort of putting together an idea of who Eleanor is from kind of source material in my head. So it's not to say that we are deliberately aiming to sort of imitate tropes that already exist, but it is saying that this is kind of the hinterland behind who the character is in my head. So
It really helps.
Oh, good.
The Evelyn in The Mummy was really helpful for me because it could have gone too serious.
Yeah.
That showed that little hint of humor and bisexual nightmare.
Well, speaking...
You've all watched it, I see.
Speaking of humor, I'm going to need somebody to explain this next slide to me. Oops, actually, this is a sweet slide. There's one more.
Oh, yeah. That's the one where this never made it into the final game because it's just a prototype. But when we're putting together what we call the casting sheet, it's the first time we ever get to write dialogue for that specific character as opposed to just thinking about what they might be like. And so we knew that the Kim system was going to be a thing, that there was going to be romance in the game. And so one of the first things I tried to tackle, which I thought we were going to have to hear from the various different candidates for Eleanor from, was how a telepath approaches becoming intimate with another person, and what that might look like, and what a sort of declaration from that person saying, yes, me too, I'm on board with this. So, anybody that wants to use this for fan fiction,
please. And if you want to do art of it, feel free. This was a phenomenal piece of writing, though, because it told me so much in so
They know
little.
what their fans are.
And there was that lust, that she does not shy away from her sexuality. Or
They
joy.
saw the Ember Prime.
But
They
there's
saw
a
the Ember
vulnerability to
heirlooms
this of
comments.
yes, I want this, I want you, but I have seen this go wrong before. I can see all the ways that you could say you're fine with this and then not be fine with this, so I need to know. It's not just a consent thing, although that is very important to her throughout. It's also a vulnerability thing of somebody who desperately wants to be able to confide in somebody and be vulnerable. But
oh, save that for the next one.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you about this line.
Oh, God.
I got you, fam.
Kat, are you taking this?
No, I'm said wait for the next one. They were saying read it.
You want me to read it?
Oh, they did, yeah.
Do you?
Do it.
Amazing. This is my life now. Okay. So this is mid-battle, right? This is like a kind of trying to get one up on somebody?
Kind of. This
By
is
the way, Roomy, they're
me-
also
this
talking
is-
about
This is what our process was in the booth.
It is, yeah.
Tell
This
me.
is what would an incredibly potent telepath who is used to
Guys, do you
thinking
wanna see the
outside the
Warframe
box and
comments?
thinking in unconventional ways, and who absolutely, has this tendency to say exactly what she is thinking. How would she get out of a situation where she was completely unarmed and somebody had a gun on her and the team and was threatening them? What lateral thinking strategy would she use to get out of it? What telepathic sort of suggestion would she plant in someone's head? Because you're not going to just necessarily say, shoot yourself. That is too big and obvious and too easily resisted. But
That's right. I was just
if
mostly
you
for
can
you.
kind of gently
If you want
suggest
to look
to
over and see
somebody...
it because you're in game too.
That there's something distracting going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna...
Hold the laughter till the end, please. I have trouble enough doing my job as it is. Okay. Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus. It's the infestation. It's gotta be. No good. You're gonna have to scratch.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah, girl.
Mark that as a take.
Thank you.
That should have been Araxia's 4, honestly.
So not
Itchy balls.
not too many people know this, but Amelia, you did play 2 characters in Warframe 1999. Let's play a clip.
Should have been her voice.
Many friends.
So you're both characters in that scene. What was,
I am, yeah.
What was the story there?
Well, I started the recording session. We recorded all of Eleanor's stuff for that batch, and then Adrian went, so, we've got another character in this scene, and we just thought it would be cool if you could do it. We don't know if you can, but we thought we might try it. Would you be up for trying it? Can you do this sort of thing? And I was like, I have never... What, so you're Death Metal Planet of the Apes? Okay, I don't know. Let's see, and if it's crap, don't use it. All right, okay. Yeah, I think I can do it. I think it'll be fine.
Oh my God, bro.
So thank you for helping me learn a new skill that I can't put on my CV.
I mean, it was Steve's suggestion.
Thank you, Steve.
We kind of ran with it. I thought you were going to die.
No.
I thought you were going to hyperventilate. Yeah, okay, but the prelate did. But I was deeply, deeply worried in that recording session.
Well, bless you for caring about me, but I was fine.
I have another highly confidential document to share today. This is a world-building Bible. Can somebody explain to me what a world-building Bible is?
Yeah, so the World Building Bible is a crucial piece of document that we use basically so we can remember what we've done. So this is where we track all of the context and lore to the game, whether or not it even makes it into the game that you guys see. It is everything from legally distinct corporate names to when and how people show up to 1999, to the different seasons and how they work, to people's backstories. Like this is Eleanor's backstory. It's all of her information and how we built her character. And so how she was sort of like built, and it's a living document. So as things are made and edited and changed, because things develop as you're writing a character, we're constantly going in and adding and changing and rewriting and going, oops, well, this fact about how Intrati showed up, we're going to redact that and change it.
Okay.
And so it's in
You
the
find that
internal
out if you
document.
talk
It was
to her in
also
Kim Messenger.
used extensively when we
15
did the
years worth of
animation.
content.
And so that was used for when we did that. It also has the concept art, which heavily features into how when we were building the Kim system, like the body paint there was used for the Kim systems for, writing that backstory. And so all of that is kept in one place so that people don't have to pore over all of that Kim dialogue or all of these scripts to try and figure out and piece together from some other dialogue or series of fan YouTube videos of what is actually going on, for better or worse. So yeah, that is basically what we try to keep up to date as much as possible for our own sanity, if nothing else. And this is a little bit more of like the background information of how we created Eleanor. And so, for example, you can see that we created things like such as what might seem silly and trite like a lunch option.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. That's so perfect for her. It sums her up in food because it like starts out very well-meaning and very healthy, and curiously lack of meat for somebody who kills people with her tongue, and then just gives up at the end and has a flapjack. And that's me, really. That's every day of my life.
Because it's like, who are you when no one's looking?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
the way
absolutely.
to think about a character. Is like, what do you do and who are you when no one's paying attention?
Exactly. Something like this gives us the interiority of a character and lets us explore who they are through things like, I mean, a category you don't see here is, it sounded absolutely ludicrous, but I said, okay, which dog breed would each of the characters be? You know, if they were a dog, stuff like that. And
I think
because
there's been fan art of that now, hasn't there?
not
All of
of
us as
that
dogs.
directly, but
Okay.
other people got
Yeah.
the same place.
I kind of want to know,
independently.
honestly. Like,
Yeah.
tell me.
They were
Will do.
shockingly accurate.
There's also things that don't necessarily make it into the quest, but maybe unwind through the Kim system. There's this character, Christopher.
Yeah, so this was interesting to me because, for example, it's amazing how much we can work in after the fact. So Arthur's artwork has the skana with the red bandana tied on it. And for a soldier to carry a sword with a big red flag on it is a giant shoot me sign. And Arthur's a very military, serious, down-to-earth, brass tacks kind of guy. So that had to be incredibly emotionally important to him. So we worked together on how this could be woven into his story. And so Arthur had one half of it, and then Eleanor had the other half of it. And it became this sort of amazing thing that you can unlock between the two characters' Kim systems. And it would just became this like amazing way to like intrinsically have this. And this is again something that's all kept within that world building Bible.
Right on. I think it's time to talk romance and more about the Kim system. So we've talked about, oh, here we go, yeah. We can chat over this clip. We've talked about on Devstreams the book's worth of dialogue that went into 1999. How on earth did y'all handle this?
Well, okay, so the stats that we've recently, well, is it, yeah, no, not yet.
Yeah, we'll
so,
come back to the
so
stats.
how did we handle it? One spaghetti noodle at a time. So branching dialogue is a lot. It is a exponential curve, and it is so much fun though. And I think about it as sort of unwrapping an onion. People are like an onion. You know them in layers. And it was interesting because Warframe's syndicate system was very easy to sort of piggyback off of and automatically think about it as, okay, so every time you rank up with these characters, you're getting a little bit deeper into their personality, and you're getting deeper into the groove with them, and you're sort of going further into their stories. But the characters are just so deep and rich and interesting. And as we got to work more with the voice actors and they brought so much life to it, they were just so rich and interesting and amazing to work with. And I'm just so honored to be able to have like brought so much life to them.
Golly.
Well, I think it was also.
Golly said, no, I can't even read that.
You
gotta
were
read that.
new to the team when you started. Like, you were brought on to do the Kim system, and you hadn't played Warframe
She
up
did
until that
put
point.
check,
So you were going through Warframe, learning how to do it. And I remember having all these questions about the lore and all the history of the game, and you really took that into the Kim system. You put yourself in the sometimes in the shoes of the Hex characters, wondering what the Drifter did, and tell me about this origin system and what it's like in the future, and then vice versa for the Drifter in 1999. And you had those characters interrogate each other so that you could learn about Warframe.
There's a lot of self-teaching.
But it ended up bringing out so much new information about our game and about our world and our lore, and I think it clarified a lot of stuff for people that we couldn't do in the kind of storytelling we do normally in our quests and with our vendors and things like that.
Yeah.
So
You could tell they
it
really
brought
tried.
a new dimension to Warframe.
I think it's fair to say that Warframe has a lot of unreliable narrators of one kind or another. But one of the glorious things about how Cat handled the Kim system was that the Drifter has no need to be an unreliable narrator. The Drifter is trying to explain to the Hex, who are from a completely different time and background, what they have been through. And so in that extremely kind of distilled and human exposition of all this outlandish stuff that Warframe has to offer. It essentially functioned as a way for players who might have been a little bit more alienated from the lore and the backstory than we would wish, to catch up with that. And I was seeing people come out of the KIM system knowing a lot more about the system and their particular role in it and what was going on than they had hitherto done. And that was just an amazing and unexpected kind of secondary consequence of this.
The whole thing was just phenomenal, and such beautiful levels of detail that as actors we don't tend to get very often. And that really helps flesh out my understanding of who Elena is and why she does what she does, even if we never address it.
Yeah.
Even if it's never in the script.
I want to show a visualization that we put together to give you a sense of just how much dialogue was there. We have a short clip. Yeah. And Kat, do you remember the stats?
I do. And it's the reason why this video is glitchy is because this is a manual zoom out in Illustrator because every other software crashed. This is 240,000 words of dialogue.
This is all Eleanor.
Yeah, really, that's all the conversations you have to go through.
There's Letty on the right.
God.
Yep.
Yeah, remember how I told you it would take around a month?
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
And 16,000 strings.
That's right.
So this is everything that is currently in the game. That is the KIM system visually represented. And yes, it crashed every single thing.
Wait, why is it moving?
I've been through that so many fucking
Did we
times.
check with Reb? Is this
just to get everything
Coming
perfect
soon?
ending.
Oh my lord.
Spoiler policy, spoiler policy.
Oh god,
Spoiler
that means you gotta
policy.
hurry.
Explain.
They're gonna add even more.
That is right. There are going to be 3 new proto frames.
No! No! Are you fucking serious?
That's awesome though.
And they are going to be dateable.
Yes! Never mind. Worth it.
Yeah, stop wait. Be happy.
Alright, fine.
And you're going to meet 2 of them tonight.
Oh shit!
Oh, Roomy, we need to look good.
Wow. Incredible. We are, we're going to move on to quests, but I know, Kat, you wanted to say one last thing about the KIM system before we move on to quests.
So I was hired on to do this primarily. I joke that I was Deus Ex Rebecca'd into this job via the weirdest LinkedIn message of my life. And when this was announced at last year's TennoCon, I was sitting in the audience and no one knew who I was or why I was here. And I lurked the Reddit like a champ, and I watched all of the commentary, and it was mostly jokes, and 15% like, please, dear God, don't do this, and a bunch of people being like, let them cook. And when it came out, though, the community
Roomy, you know what that
embraced
means?
it with an open
three
mind
human
and
Warframes are
met it on an
coming.
open playing
I wonder who
field.
they'll be.
And I do not know of another games community that would have ever done that. And I'm sorry, I'm tearing up. I do not know. I cannot explain how humbled and how honored I am to write for a group of people that embraces something like this in a freaking Space Ninja game.
Yes!
Space Ninja! Yeah, that's the tagline. That's what sold me. 10 years strong, baby.
I will write for you all till the heat death of the universe until I'm able.
Yeah. Space frame forever.
Thank you all.
You rock. You're the best. All right, let's...
Love you too.
Random dude.
I want to talk about quests.
You're
sort of a big
awesome.
retrospective about our existing quests, what came before. But I want to ask, how do you balance answering some questions while leaving others unanswered for future storylines?
Well, a lot of what we do in a given quest is very much a Rebecca-level decision because we get to tell the story, but we do not steer the ship. So how much is revealed is, kind of fundamentally down to the creative director to say. That said, I think it's fair to say that we always need to leave the players, certainly on something like a main quest chunk, knowing more when they come out than they did when they went in. We've always got to keep incrementally
And leave us
kind of
guessing
pushing
as
the
well.
knowledge boat up the river.
Yeah.
But if
done
we're
such a
going to
good
keep
job
on
with that
writing
over
to
the
the
years.
heat death of the universe,
Which we are.
we're going to need to leave some stuff unanswered for a while.
And it's so much more interesting playing a character like that, where there are still questions, where you don't get to the end and go, and that's the thing about me.
Exactly.
So I guess we don't need to be friends anymore. You know it all. It's so much juicier to have questions.
Absolutely. I mean, we try to kind of charge up the polls of unanswered questions and possible interactions and let that charge build and let players' imagination kind of anticipate where it might be going. Because if we answered all the questions every time, you'd have nothing to write fan fiction about. You know? It's your imagination, your creativity, your response
us seeing all the
to what we're
writer
putting out there
stories.
that is what vivifies the game and makes it live. So we need that to happen.
Yeah. Well, on that note, to what extent does the community influence future storylines, the direction of the game? I know people loved Call 175, and then came Veilbreaker.
Yep.
People
Miso!
loved
Give
Resaca,
Miso justice,
and
you
then
punks!
came Isleweaver. Is that,
Come
again,
back,
more of
you
a
guys.
Rebecca creative director?
Yeah, I
Come
think
back
so.
to us, Miso.
But I mean, in terms of responding to community sort of ideas and reactions, I mean, going back temporarily to the Kim system, if I may, I wanted to have
Your
the
dad,
Eleanor
the
conversation
cosplay
about
last
am
night
I a
in
minefield? Because a lot of people had
loved
felt,
it.
not everybody by any stretch, but some people were feeling like they were being not given a fair hearing by Eleanor when they were in the middle of a conversation. They said something that caused her to react in a given way and maybe end the conversation there, which is how it was originally written, but a lot of what we do is about emotional connection and about emotional reaction. And you can't say that what you want is to make the players care, to make them feel something, and then ignore it when you get the reaction that you didn't expect or want or plan for. And I just thought in my head, look, if the players are feeling this way, or some of them, then drifters must logically be feeling this way too. What would Eleanor want me to do? She'd want me to incorporate that, to give her a chance, to say a piece, and to own it. And so that's what we did with the am I a minefield conversation. And if she hasn't been in your experience, you can say so. You do have the option of not going down that particular path. But that was very important to me, and I was very, very heartened to see that particular thing got a positive response in the main.
And to go back to your original question, Corey, it's definitely something that's great about working on a live service game that updates as frequently as Warframe does, is that we get to, have that feedback from the community, we get to see what people are excited about, and then we get to improvise and go and do a new thing and build on it. We're doing what we're excited about, but we're also, catching all that energy from you guys, and that's really feeding back into what we're doing. I've worked on box games before that took 3 years to come out, and you don't know, is anybody going to like this? Are they going to like this part or that part? And it's so awesome to be able to kind of, ship something every couple of months and get that feedback and then iterate and improve on it every time. So I thank you all for that.
And you might hear some of the cast's ideas in interviews coming up, because we have been crafting thoughts. We need to chat.
We do.
So this is not a confidential doc. This has been on our website. But Warframe is in its 4th saga.
Yeah.
We have the Awakening, which covers Vor's Prize to the Arcwing. War Within Saga is Natah through the Sacrifice, the New War Saga, Prelude to War through Duviri, Paradox, and now we're in the Void War Saga, which started with Whispers in the Walls and is going onwards, question mark?
A bit low, Stranger.
Yes.
I mean, the indifference is still out there, so.
I was just saying that
Very much
Arcwing
so.
is really a big step
Isleweaver is
for
not the
us,
end
I
of the
guess.
saga. We're
Oh, God,
still,
no.
yeah.
No, not by a remarkably long chalk. Just to put that out there, yeah, we've got a lot more stories to tell. Honestly, I mean, we say the Void War, but there's always kind of a twofold set of things that are going on. There's the whole origin system situation with all the various adversaries that we've had in the past. Classic ones like Alad V is presumably out there still. Worm Queen is still doing her thing. There's Pazul, of course, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Archons. Yeah, it's nice to see that Pazul has his fans. Freaky guy.
I was about to say, are they going to introduce more
But
Archons?
there's also everything on the voidy side as well. So, what is going on with the Indifference?
I hope so.
It was brilliant in Isleweaver.
Yeah,
to
that'd be cool.
Be able to show something which is
3
pretty
new
darn
Archons would be
unique,
cool.
which is the Indifference working through a living human agent.
Oh.
Because it can
Talking about
imitate, it can mimic. I'm not going to give away too much detail about exactly what
About
the
them
Indifference is
just
and does.
recently invading
God
Deveri.
God forbid. But Nessie's situation is kind of unlike others. We've seen the Indifference mimic other people, as I say, including our own operator, including Entrati, including Lloyd. But Nessie still exists as an individual.
Yeah, they
and I
work
think it's
together,
allowable to say that they're, despite Eleanor's fingers mentally having gone through Nessie's skull like wet chipboard, she's, I think
Love that line.
Thank you.
Quite
She's
a
still
thing
there
to
somewhere,
describe.
I think.
Right, that's
personally.
what I was thinking. Like,
Right on. So you sort of answered this already, but the Void War saga is ongoing. Listen, I'm not here to get anybody in trouble, but is whatever we see at
Slow down,
Tenno
Corey.
Live a continuation of the Void War saga, a new arc?
Possibly speak to how it fits in, but it will, I think, seem like a natural and obvious continuation.
Cool.
He said awkwardly.
Is there any one quest or bit of story that you think is like important table setting for where we're going next?
I don't know that I can say, okay, in the next hour and a half, rush out, play these particular quests, and come back.
Yeah, it's like,
I wouldn't
make
necessarily
sure.
have time to do that.
There's the next
Again,
big
I
step.
can't really give anything away about that, but I would say maybe brush up on old lore. Hunhau's line, "We severed worlds," and the implication there.
Hunhau.
There you go. We got something.
Do I keep my job?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hunhau's literally just
All the
chilling.
fields.
Because he doesn't have the stalker anymore.
Anything else? I know we're in like dangerous territory, so I can move on if we don't want to talk any more quests. We can go talk about universe.
Let's talk about universe.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
So I want to ask, what are the core principles, key tenets of writing for Warframe? So I'll give an example. I work on the TennoCon program, and we have this line, Cass has this line, which is weird first, cool second. Do you have any similar philosophy?
Weird first, cool second. Yeah. No, that's we don't say that, but that kind of sums up how we think about it as well.
Totally.
Yeah.
One of the guiding tenets we got handed to us, down to us from Steve, was drive it like you stole it.
Yes.
Really, like he literally said that if it doesn't feel like it's dangerous, you're not pushing hard enough. And it's reflected a little bit in the
Not
way
wrong.
like of writing Lizzie. I was like, oh no, I've created another Eldritch god in a form of a infested guitar. Okay, cool, roll with it. And I remember we were going through this, and he's like, "Are we writing checks we're gonna have to cash?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it's fun." And another one was about making sure that through these giant, enormous space epics, where it would be so easy to lose yourself in just blowing up spaceships and just the enormity of it all, that we never lose that sense of human connection and the human story behind it, and that we are experiencing these through that deeper connection between people, because that's where you get these immense stories and that what really resonates with people.
Totally. I mean, I'm a lore nerd. I love it. I can obsess about it for weeks and happily to engage anybody in conversation about lore until the sun goes down. But one of the pieces of feedback that I got from Steve while doing quest design, which was extremely important to me, and because I want to explain everything, I want to make sure that the player understands entirely what's going on. And Steve's kind of one-line response was more Kirk, less Spock. It's focus on the human connection, on the emotional impact, and make me care and do not stress so much about getting everything to join up precisely. I mean, I'm very British in the way I approach things, and Kat's very much more American.
I'm sorry, you're British?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be.
When?
Oh, my God.
But
This whole time.
Oh, time.
Sorry.
Case in point, I kind of fret about, is everything buttoned up right and everything in place and everything protocolically correct, and Kat is like, woohoo, bang! You know, screw it, let's drive it like we stole it. And so, yeah, the team really kind of vibes well with one another in that regard.
Yeah.
We all bring something to the table.
And there's another thing that Steve, especially in the early days, would say about our game when we were a much smaller studio, where we didn't have the resources to do the kind of animation and big stuff, is that, you know, when the other games are going big, when they're going bombastic, we're going to go small, we're going to go human, and we're going to tell real interesting stories that grab you and bring you in. And I think that's what we've done every time. And even though now we do have all those resources, we still want to tell the small, intimate stories, but in a big setting.
Nicely said.
Well, Adrian, one thing you told me last week that had me cracking up is
Oh,
you
was that
said
Zach? That was Zach.
when Reb reads a draft and she comes to you and she says, "I hate you," as a compliment, that's mission complete.
I hate you, brackets positive, in one of the quest scripts I handled recently. It sounds awful to say it, but my kind of job description is making Reb in the first instance, because, you know, all writers have got a person that they write for in the first instance, their kind of audience, and so Reb is kind of mine. And I remember it was while we were creating Jade Shadows.
Roomier, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
The quest went through a lot of iteration. It ended up being very stalker-focused, which is totally understandable. And there were some incredibly emotionally impactful kind of moments in that quest. But we had a lot of backstory and a lot of sort of stuff about how the Stalker Jade situation came to be that wasn't able to get showcased in the quest itself. And I wrote the Jade's Promise texts that are on the feathers in the relay that serve as a kind of memorial in a kind of blinding gush, because it was necessary to tell the story, in my view. I wanted her side of things to be heard. And I kind of sent this to Reb on spec one morning, and I said, I really want to do this. And she sent back, in all capitals, Adrian, I'm crying and I can't stop.
If I remember correctly, that was like 4 days before it launched, too. It was like...
Yeah, because it got included after the event, Belly of the Beast, wrapped up. So there was, you know, a narrative kind of through line from the one thing to the other thing. And it was kind of implicit that Stalker had been to Larunda Relay and set that up while the players were all there, in his shadowy, stealthy way, as he does.
There was a very frantic setup to get that all working in time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. This is how the sausage gets made.
But it was so, that's one of the things, though, that is, again, speaks to live service, is you can do that in live service when you can't in like a boxed game.
Totally.
So
No, just saying that, you know, getting a response like "I hate you" is a positive thing, because if I leave people indifferent,
be English. If we're not insulting you, we don't like you.
Yeah, exactly. If we're polite, that's when you worry.
So there's
so sad.
12, 13-ish years of world building at this point.
Yeah.
How are we keeping it all together? Are you doing okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we do our level best, and we really I mean, I personally enjoy, I think I speak for the team here, paying off stuff that's been baking for a long-ass time. You know, so there was stuff in Jade Shadows that referred back to the very earliest sort of Stalker lore as well. Any time we can refer back to something that's been around for a hell of a long time and make players go, is that? Then, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're a little ahead of schedule. There was the Grandma's Nabarus story, right?
Yeah, well, Grandma's Nabarus tale, yeah. I mean, to start with, how the first couple of Nabara stories, it was just basically like she popped up behind me and said, "Do you know, darling, I've got a very terrible story, and would you care to write it down for me?" Because once, it's like Ryan said, once an actor has been cast and you know their voice, they start talking inside your head, and often it's not so much writing as taking dictation. So that's exactly what happened. But people wonder sometimes, do we kind of leave little Easter eggs in the game, in the text, in the VO?
No, it's buffering. No.
No.
No, what's going on?
Yes, oh hell, we do.
Okay,
Lots of it. And one of my favorite little points is in the very first Nabara spooky story, where grandmother is talking about the silent girl and says, with a little laugh, she skated away. And that one word, skated, carries a hell of a lot of weight. So I'll say no more.
Oh, that was for everybody, Roomy. Everybody's like, stream died for a
So
second.
I've got a funny Easter egg.
Sure, let's hear it.
This
Not
is a
just
double
us.
Easter egg. So
Guys, look up the word
and this
skated.
one
What does
is so
skated mean?
the expansion content for the Hex that came out with Isleweaver. Everybody thinks that I'm put in an Easter egg for Quincy,
What?
where he is talking about Amir
Oh, yeah, that's
voicing
right.
the
I remember
legally
him saying
distinct Super Bruno's Brothers cabinet. However, this is a double Easter egg. Because this is actually reflective of a true story, for the voice actors, when Treve, the voice actor for Quincy, found out that Kevin, the voice actor for Amir, was actually the voice actor for Mario and Luigi, and flipped out. Where are you guys? And like actually freaked out in the cab. And I heard this from our community person, Tatum, who was in, or PR, who was in the cab, and he told this to me, and I was like, I am writing this into the game immediately. Because that was just so, like, they've become like brothers to me in my head, and like being able to write that arc for them of just like the two, because Quincy was just, I was so terrified to write him at first because, I mean, look at me, and oh, the fear. But once I could hear him in my head, he just became the most joyful person, and he became another persona that I could just, like, he just takes over. And all of his dialogue in the original Hex was written in 9 days in that Kim system. And it just took over. He was just like, hey, I'm here now. You're just gonna sit there and deal with it. And it was such a joy. It was just a joy and an honor to be able to write for that character.
That's the collaboration, right?
Yeah, and Treve has so much to thank for that.
Yeah.
Because I watched his recording sessions, I would listen to him talk, I would listen to his feedback on the multicultural London English and how that would be used and how that would factor into that culture. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, please give me more, please give me more. And I would listen to every single one of his recording sessions, and I was like off camera and muted, and I would be writing while he was talking. And I would listen to every single one, and I was literally just absorbing Treve the entire time. And that became so much of Quincy himself.
But that's so important, especially for characters like that. That's a side of life that is not represented authentically in video games enough, honestly. And it's so cool to see people embracing those authentic voices and wanting to learn to bring those to life, rather than assuming what they are and just giving someone a script, you know?
Yeah.
And he's such a warm, deliciously complicated character as a result, because Treve's got that warmth. Like, he's a human hug.
Yeah.
He is, and I love him. And
Love
I
you,
just,
Treve.
yes,
Yeah.
just
Well, they're
such a wonderful.
Yeah, shout out Treve. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Treve! I think also this was his first video game credit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's never done a video game
Damn.
before this, I
Dude, her
believe.
boots are
And this was,
badass,
and
though.
he
You see
just
those things?
rocked it. Absolutely rocked it.
Yeah. Real quick, there's times I wanted to ask, like, what needs lore and what doesn't. Obviously, we're working on a live service video game. For instance, Kat, we were talking about how if you walk up to Arthur as Arthur, there's not like a special line. So can you tell me about that, like, decision-making process?
Oh, the lines,
If you
dude.
react to every situation, you'll never stop, and then the game will just be 17 gigabytes or 17,000 gigabytes. So at a certain point, you just have to lampshade it and just be like, no, sorry, we're not going to have Arthur react to you wearing Arthur talking to Arthur. So at some point, you just have to assume the mechanics of it, and just say it's a game. Sorry.
Yeah,
at some
gets
point,
compressed.
there is that fourth wall break.
And then if you don't compress it, it's a bigger file.
It's that exponential curve. When there's a point of diminishing return, and you just have to sort of decide where that percentage point is from just a mechanical standpoint, and decide where we can just sort of go, there.
There's also just only so much time.
Yeah.
How fast we're releasing things. You know, a lot of what we do and we don't do is what do we have time for? And, you know, we try to do as much as we possibly can in the time we have, and what is the best bang for the buck.
Yeah.
And sometimes those little tiny Easter eggs, it's like, that would be cool, but it's not going to move the needle the way doing something, you know, that's going to be, everybody's going to see.
Right.
It's going to do it.
Speaking of time, we do have to wrap very, very soon. Ryan, I know you had something you wanted to say.
Yeah, I really just want to say, I think from the bottom
I
of
don't
my
understand
heart,
either too really, but it's the
from
main event.
probably
It has
everybody
to.
else at DE, I just want to thank all the Tenno here and at home for your support on this game over the last 13 years. We couldn't make this weird and wonderful game and keep on making it weirder and different and better without you guys. As long as you're here, we're here. So please, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
I
All
wonder
of you then.
what might, yeah, you got this, Adrian. What might, well.
Just to close, what do you think Eleanor would say to the Tenno here assembled if she was here in person?
Well, obviously, she's going inside their minds, so let's see what you are all thinking.
Eleanor, you're so beautiful.
I can hear one word reverberating
I think
through
she's
all
thinking about
your
it.
minds about where
Yeah, that's not what I
you're
was thinking, but sure.
going. So maybe you should think about where you've been.
Ooh. That's our panel. Thank you so much, Tenno. We have to wrap. See you at Tenno Live.
Yeah, what a great panel, man. Dude,
This
the
is
Lord
it, Roomy.
panel?
The final countdown.
The final countdown.
Make sure everything's ready. This is it. People watching everywhere.
That's right, guys. And don't forget, if you're at home, to what, Strange?
To check the drops.
That's right.
If they're on or not.
Get those
They're-
drops.
They've probably already got them by now.
Yeah, if you guys haven't cleaned those drops, you're missing out. You guys need those drops for the in-game rewards. They're all available. Hopefully you guys are able to get most of them. We're here for 2 hours and a bit longer here. And we might even...
Apparently, if you watch during the main event, you get a free Valkyr Prime.
Yeah! Oh, dude, is that for realsies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Alright, until then, though, we'll just chill here on Warframe.
Yep.
Welcome
I'm
back.
keeping an eye out for the main relay when it spawns. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Roomy might want to invite me back to the squad.
I was,
'Cause when it appears, we're going to have to book it. I don't know how fucking glitchy it's going to get. Everybody's going to be punching each other to get in there.
If you guys didn't know, every time there's a TennoCon, it usually makes it really hard to even get onto Warframe.
Yeah, that's why we're on right now before we have to log in through hell.
Yeah, because sometimes when you log in during, it'll take literal hours.
Yeah, it happened one time with us. That was a long time ago, though.
And that's no bueno. Sorry, I bring my walker cloaks over here.
Oh, but Roomy, I'm calling it right now for the proto frames. I had a realization what they're gonna do since they said it's just 3.
What's that?
2 of them are gonna be Warframes that have been out like just as long as the other ones have, and one of them's gonna be the new frame.
New proto frame. Okay.
Because that's what they've done. Like each 1999 release, one of the proto frames was a new frame altogether. Like Sight and Flare were new. They weren't like the others that have been around for a long time.
I'm hoping.
So that means they're gonna do it again.
I'm hoping. Okay. Either Ember. Ash. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I'm just saying. It's like obviously Ember would be everybody's number one choice of a proto frame. Yeah. Once that happens, you're gonna be like, fuck everybody else.
Okay.
I'm just talking to you from now on.
Okay. Okay. These are the frames I really would love to see.
Yeah. Let's take all of our. Place your bets on who are the 3 proto frames going to be announced.
I want Ash, Ember, or no, not Ash. So let's take that back. Because Ash is cool, right?
Yeah, no, he's cool. He's cool.
Like,
I mean, his
really
acquisition sucks that you threw a railjack system.
Yeah, I used to really like his
Fourth ability where he created clones and teleported around.
Yeah, he killed everything. Now his abilities are a little bit harder to use. I figured those out, but
Yeah, it's a 2 triggered one. His 4th one, it is so weird.
yeah, I don't know how to use it properly.
Yeah.
But that being said, I would love to see Ember, Loki. Yeah.
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 Yeah, this guy's been around. That's been one of the first frames apparently, so it might.
Yeah, Loki would have been sick. This is gonna be a hard one because I have one left.
And remember, it has to be like one of the. I'm sure it's one of the Warframes that have been around for the longest.
This is a big ask.
What if they did Valkyr for no reason? What if they did?
Oh my gosh, that would make a lot of sense though.
Yeah, she's been around just as long. Like her main lore is that she was stripped of her armor by the Corpus.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. I'm trying to think really hard.
Well, you said Ember and Loki.
It's gotta be Ebara.
Alright.
Those are my 3. But it took me a hot minute.
Right. Fair.
But don't get me wrong, I also really love Valkyrie. If you guys can't see right here, she's also on my wall. She's all tied up. I mean, she's experimental. That's tough. But yeah, that's my choice. Those are my 3.
For me, it would be obviously Rhino number 1. You have to start out with Rhino, obviously. Probably Banshee.
Ooh, I thought about that too.
And for the final one, you know, just to see Limbo.
Oh my god.
They'd have to literally give him a top hat. It would be Limbo or Mirage, because they both have like the beginner quests for each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot we turned off the sounds on Warframe, didn't we?
We turned off the sound and music, so you might want to turn those back up. I don't know what's going to be introduced. Oh god, I just realized that's the same thing I did for mine, but never turned it back. Okay, just gonna.
Ooh, they got Pizza Bite, Big Bites Pizza. On long.
Yep, that's what's always playing in the 1999 Helvania. Pizza everywhere. All right, the threads are on. I'm ready. My weapon is perfectly aligned on my back.
I would love to like the only here thing. I wish there was like a test button for this. Should just turn down the master volume.
Ooh, the thing appeared on the navigation start thing, so that means it should spawn soon. Tenno Live 2025 Relay. The time has finally come. Join us for Tenno Live 2025 as we unveil Warframe's next big chapter. Open to all Tenno.
Yay!
Just needs to appear in the center, then we'll just head right there.
Oh my god, does this have a shuffle button? It does have a shuffle button. Oh, that's a repeat button. But it does have a
What?
shuffle button as well. Dude, you could shuffle the
What now?
music.
Oh. Like for the thing?
Yeah.
Roomy, it's open. Open up the thing. Let's go. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. This is it, baby.
Going into the relay.
TennoCon.
Let's go.
Tower waits.
Thank you for joining. Oh.
This is it, baby.
No, I got kicked out.
No. Roomy. Oh god, I made it. Oh, I'm in it. I'm in it.
Invite me.
Okay. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Hurry. Ah, I'm in solo. Sorry. Ooh, not that one.
Holy man, I was frustrated. I'm joining. Here I come. Say birthday. I made it. Look at all the people.
I'm in the front, so I'm just gonna wait for you until I see you. You're here.
Living for today.
Let me know when you're moving around so I can look.
Okay. No, I'm just standing here.
Like in the relay or?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see you then. Where are you?
You know where you spawn? I took about 10 steps.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see you. You're in a different one. Damn it!
Wait, can we look at the relay?
Nope.
No, we can.
Ow.
Stranger, you in this one? Nope, you're not.
Yeah, you're not in this one. Should we try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We must do this together. Alright, I'm back into...
I'm loading in my orbiter still.
Yeah, I have the voice for Mandatory Cat.
Okay, invite me. Alright, you do it this time. Center of the star chart.
Wow, look at that. That's awesome.
Yep. Come on, baby. Just load us in, please.
Oh
baby,
my god,
please.
please give us this new node as well.
Alright.
Hey, you here?
I haven't loaded yet, so I don't know.
No, but I see you on the list. Whee! Alright, can't go too far. I wanna wait for you.
I'm going up to the... There you are.
What's up, Ricky? Come on, let's go.
Everything's still loading for me. Don't worry. Wait. I'm gonna stand right here until everybody starts loading so I don't glitch it.
Also, guys, if you've ever had difficulties with the chat, I always went to this and looked for the first key I could find. And I would just talk to them, and it would just basically make a chat that would never get spammed with text.
Alright, ready? You ready to try to look around?
Obviously, there's no Dion on that.
Roomy?
Okay.
Ready to look around a bit?
Yep.
Okay.
Look at it, Stranger! There's the sun! How are we standing
Oh
here?
god, it's so bright.
It is really bright.
Ruby, look at them go. We gotta reach the top like them. Come on. They're getting all the way up there. Oh, you can still stand right here, Ruby. There's a small part that they didn't get.
Wait, where are you?
Up here, look, on the wall. Can you see the waypoint?
Oh, hey, you.
Hello. You can only stand on this specific part. I'm trying to get up and see how far I can go.
I'm coming back in. I should have picked.
Oh god!
I should have picked Bounce here. Zephyr.
Oh, okay. Ah! Oh, you can jump up these? Alright. Makes it easier for me. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go closer to the sun. Yeah! Oh shit! Ah! Oh, there's a bunch of people right here. Look, they're all gathering right here. A bunch of people are just sit up here gathered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the side with the sun.
What's up, everybody?
Also over here, there's a bunch of people perched.
Yes, and everyone's just literally just sitting here.
They're finding their own spots.
Sit with these gentlemen. The ladies and gentlemen.
Ow!
Hello, Warframe.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Have fun there.
Owie. Trying to get up there. Man, look at the sun.
Oh god, everybody!
I'm curious. Are they gonna do like last time where they took us through a bunch of like stuff to look at, or is it just gonna be here that we can look at?
I'm also very curious. Oh.
So like, what's the best seat? If there is a best seat, if they're just not just gonna take us through a bunch of these scenes.
Oh, nice. Stranger, come over here, put your sister down.
Wait, where'd you go?
Oh, why can't you put your sigil down?
No, they're doing the special things.
Oh, I see it.
Like this.
Pizza. I only have the one. Pizza planet.
Indeed, the only place you can get pizza is Earth.
Oh, nice.
Large birds.
Look at that front. You look good, boy. Give him a little bow. You look amazing. I really like this skin. Stick with it. Your handshake. Oh, I got the wave, but I ain't get the handshake. You must not have that. What's that? Where is he holding up? I really like that they're working on emotes as well. It's really cool.
Yeah, sending out more interactive stuff.
And it's been a long time. Oh shit, Stranger, did you ever notice that?
What?
Where you
Ah! Damn it. Alright, I'm coming back. You're over here by the main thing, right? Oh yeah, the Gemini emotes.
What? No. You see the shoulder pad? On my shoulder pad, do you
What
see
about
the
them?
flap go up and down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you aim, that's what it does. Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
I never noticed that until now. Attention to detail, baby. Attention to detail. You doing that?
Does the sun look a bit like harsher than usual? It's more like an explosion.
Oh, there's a lot of solar.
What the hell?
That's
What's that?
This would be a sick setup for a stage.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
What?
For some reason, when I was looking around, there was a flash as if the stalker wasn't making.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so keep an eye on the screen. Something might happen. Remember a few TennoCons ago where they had the stalker just follow you for no reason?
Yeah. That was cool. If there's anything to look forward to, man, Warframe is one of them. Treasure, can you remove your waypoint?
Yeah, alright.
Wait, doesn't Warframe have like a field of view option?
Got at least 15 more minutes
Oh, yeah,
left.
that's better.
Oh yeah, wait, can't... I was about to say, is Schwanzen... Okay, yeah, you can't still.
You can play Swazin up in here?
Sorry. Sorry.
MP! Oh, we're inviting MP. MP!
What about to say? Are you playing your Schwazen right now?
Yeah.
No, I mean like strumming it.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not happening for us. they deafened it. You're just doing the animation without the guitar. Roomy.
Yeah, I know.
It was sitting there in a weird pose.
Oh, dude, I love this. I love playing this Schwazen. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, they have songs, don't they? Oh god, this is so untidy. What was that on expert? I got 4 out of 5.
What are you? Oh, you're just playing. Oh, this wasn't.
Yeah. Wait, so is this just like the main? I'm trying to figure out
What are you talking about?
I should have plugged this in before. Keyboard.
Oh, so Amphi says hi in the squad chat. Roomy. Roomy.
Hi, Amphi! I want to be Amphi! Dude, that Amphi guy. Shout out to Amphi! If you guys haven't checked out Amphi, he is fucking awesome. He's funny, he's hilarious, and he's a Twitch streamer here on Twitch and Kick. So go give him a follow if you guys have a Kick, and go give him a follow and a subscribe if you're on Twitch. I wonder if Amphi has a tiki-taki. Amphi! I had to go, hi, and then type a bunch of Y's.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Hello.
Are we still streaming, or is we the break right now?
Good morning.
I just noticed, Stranger, we're not even in the stream chat. Welcome in, Amphi. How you doing?
Oh, great. That's great.
Oh, you're streaming? I didn't know you were streaming.
No, it's okay. Welcome in, Beth. Yeah, we heard though. How you doing?
I'm alright. How about you?
We're doing good. We just got in. We've been streaming TennoCon. We started at the sound panel, so I was a bit late. I was up all night trying to fix these audio problems that we have in last night. Remember? I finally did it,
what's
though.
the waypoint?
I think that was Stranger.
That's not mine. I took mine away.
That's That's not mine.
What is it?
It's not ours. Somebody else did it.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
do you know
Other
what it
people
is?
literally just.
They're just random waypoints. Oh no, that means
Oh.
everyone could do waypoints.
So wait, can you say my one?
Yeah, is that yours over there?
No, I'm flashing it.
It's
Yeah, I
not
see
marked.
it.
We don't know who's.
I'm flashing mine now. You see it?
Oh, that's where you are.
Yeah, got the doggy. We're over here chilling in the shade because that sun is harsh, dude. My dog jumping from the platform. The platform is amazing. Have you got to watch any of TennoCon today, Effie?
I watched a bit of the start and then I went to sleep.
Yeah, I slept and then.
Because it started at 1 a.m. for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super early.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Would it start at like 6 o'clock for us? Change? Like 7?
It's about to begin.
Ooh, let's go.
I'll talk to you guys after TennoCon.
Alright, no worries, MP.
Alright, goodbye, boys.
Bye, fam.
Later.
Alright, stranger, you sit right there and look free, and I'll fix this.
Who's your favorite little rascal?
There we go. Oh, and stranger, I moved you into the right corner.
Minutes left.
Ooh, what's going on at TennoCon?
By the way, Roomy, I'm back all the way at the far right because nobody's over here anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The right side, everybody just went closer to the sun. Now it's just me. Perfect.
So now you guys can see both TennoCon, me, and the gameplay. Everything is cool. We got this beautiful Manatee, Stranger8562, the everything to me.
Yep, ready. The final 5 minutes.
Welcome to Tenno Live, live to you from TennoCon, the first ever event of its kind.
2016. Damn. That was the first TennoCon?
You shouldn't have come here. You have ruined us both.
Oh yeah, it's showing each of the years something happens. It's our
This
life.
is the
throughout
Plains of Eidolon.
It is. It's a picture of
The Plains of Eidolon, Umbra, showing everything that was released that year. Hey, there you are. I was like, where are you?
You guys want to see if Danielle, Meg, and Rebecca can blow up this capital ship?
There you go.
I remember that was the real joke.
Thank you. We're excited to bring this game to a whole new audience. And
2018 Fortune
This is
Up.
a whole new way for you to play it wherever you are with what you have with you.
Much hype.
2019. The revamp of the story.
That was a rough year.
So I think we should invite last year's space team up to the stage. Oh yeah!
2020. But Deimos.
We are going to show you Zaku, the next Warframe coming in the Heart of Deimos update.
Yeah.
It's what makes you special. You know that, right?
'2021. The new war.
So not only do we have Warframe, the full experience on mobile, but cross-play as well.
Yeah, crossplay was good. All these years finally.
2022.
Consigned and sentenced to
Severi.
Today we launched Core Prime. She's out. She's here.
Whoa.
Core Prime Access.
there.
For the first time in TennoCon history, we are going to have a live music performance.
I love that so much. I know it's coming.
2024. $19.99.
Settle up. Let's ride the devil down.
This is it.
2025.
Oh, look at that!
That's so cool. You guys also checking game room just in case anything appears. Strapped in, baby. Sentience. Tenno live.
Let's go.
Tonight will be an evening of memory. Tonight will be an evening with a glimpse of the future. But more than anything, tonight is a celebration of the connection between Digital Extremes and this great community that we have here tonight.
Oh, it's welcome in.
And not only that, it is a celebration of 10 years of that community.
Yeah, let's go.
10 years, wow. My name is Sheldon Carter. I am the president of Digital Extremes, and we are so happy to greet all of you here in the audience today and for people streaming all around the world to come to our beautiful town of London, Ontario to celebrate 10 years of TennoCon.
Yeah. 10 years of TennoCon. We're both in
So
game
we've got
and
maybe
live on
4,000 people in here, and mixed in amongst you is the developers and marketers, the CSRs, the QA, the HR, the finance, all the great people at Digital Extremes are mixed right in here in the crowd with you, and that's the way we love it, is that our two groups are together.
Yeah, let's go.
So normally we start these things with music. We usually have a performance.
Yes.
But last night, we did that anyway.
Yeah, and you're gonna do it
What do you
again,
guys think
right?
of the concert?
Dude, it was awesome. Rebecca Slade, making my stuff.
I want to say thank you to the entire Warframe band, wherever they may be, and oh, there they are over there, and all the people, and all the people who made that great. It was a fantastic night, and something that I will never forget for sure. It also makes my job a little tricky, because I don't know how I'm going to follow up that type of energy.
That's true.
But we're going to try.
The concert last night was awesome.
It's going to be a little harder than last year, okay? So what we're going to do is a little call and response. I'm going to say a few words, and then you guys are going to see my gesture. You can see it from here. I'm going to do a gesture, and you guys are going to say, "We're Tenno, we believe." Okay? So let's just try that real quick.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So one, if you can't say anything, that's okay. You can just wave the baton. And if you're at home and you don't want to do it, you can feel it in your heart. That's okay.
You just wave the baton.
The other part is, to make it added difficulty, we're going to treat my arm like it's a volume knob, okay? So the first time we do it, we're going to start down at a whisper, and we're going to grow over time until we get to 11.
What's that?
And at 11, we might say it a few times, okay?
You guys with me?
They might be doing this for like a cutscene or something.
All right, let's try. 10 years ago,
Oh, snap.
we had a game called
They did it for the
Warframe.
1999
We
thing,
wondered if we could have a convention that people would come and connect and get to know the game, but we weren't sure if
Aw.
anyone would show up. A couple years later, we had Cetus and the Ostron, and we saw that great place. And as Rebecca walked up to those blast doors, we wondered, what will they think when we open?
Those are some big eidolons.
A few years later, we had COVID, and we had to, we couldn't do TennoCon the way we wanted to. We thought, would we even have a TennoCon? But then we thought, okay, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it online. But will anybody actually show up to watch?
For Tenno, we believe.
Last year, on this stage, we showed you guys 1999. We showed proto-frames. We showed an infested boy band. We showed a dating sim. And we thought, will these people come along for the ride?
We believe.
And tonight, 10 years of TennoCon have come. We sit, DE, on our sweaty hands, being nervous about the demo we're about to present. But we know one group will give us the courage to press play.
Tenno, we believe!
Tenno, we believe.
Play the demo, please.
Yes! Thank you, Tenno!
Hell yeah.
And your belief, well, I have no better group than the one I'm about to introduce right now to make that belief come true. I'm going to start with the beginning with the director of Warframe's design, Mr. Pablo Alonso.
Yo, let's go, Pablo! Heck to the freaking yeah, Pablo. Pablo, 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 Pablo. Pablo, 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 Pablo. Get your beautiful butt. Yeah, let's go, bro. Pablo's out.
Next, we have your host, Miss
Roomier.
Megan Everett.
Megan, I love you. Stranger, hold on, you're ahead of me. I'm gonna refresh my page.
Or I think you can also pause it and then push play. It'll catch up if that's alive.
There we go, Megan.
Next, we have the tastemaker, Mr. Jeff Crooks.
Yo, let's go. Megan was absolutely stunning.
Oh, okay.
Next, I'd like to introduce the CEO of Digital Extremes, the opener for last night's band, Mr. Steve Sinclair.
Steve. Steve.
Steve Meister.
And last, I have the bassist from the Warframe band, the creative director of Warframe, Miss Rebecca Ford.
Yo, let's go, Rebecca. The bassist, let's go. She was so badass.
Yeah, that was awesome last night.
Oh my god, Russell looks gorgeous. Look at her slaying. Like queen, bud.
Thank you very much, Tenno. Enjoy Tenno Live.
Sheldon Carter, everyone.
Thank you, Sheldon. I almost started to believe.
Yeah, if it wasn't a cult before, it is now. Sorry, RBC, we tricked you. Everyone drink the water.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
That's a good start. All right. Thank you, Sheldon, for the hype. Thank you, Tenno. 10 years of TennoCon. We keep saying it. We're going to keep saying it all damn year because it's not a baby and it's 10 years old. TennoCon is.
It's 9 years old. I've
Pablo.
tried to explain this like 1,000 times. It's 9 years old. It's not a baby.
It's a fence post error. It's a programmer
Yeah, we had some trouble. If Second Dream is 10 years old but 2015 and TennoCon is 10 years old but it was 2016, how does that work? You all know, right? Because you're smarter than us. It took us a long time. Can we?
Say it with me?
Yeah.
It's not a baby.
You don't. Yeah. This is actually ruining the shows. No, we're just all learning math and timelines because it's very confusing. That explains our balance. Am I right?
Ouch.
Ow.
Jeez. These people are like way nicer than you are.
All right, I want to give a virtual nod, obviously, to those who are watching at home, on Steam,
Megan, I
on
love
Twitch, YouTube, Billy, Hi
Thank
VOD,
you,
all around the
Megan.
world. You're staying up in Japan.
Thank you,
Yes,
Megan.
there we go. Tenno in Brazil. We're in Portugal. We're Brazil. There it is.
Brazil.
Tenno
Brazil
all
in
over the
house.
world, watching TennoCon, waiting to see what are you going to say, Steve?
I'm just happy to be
When are you
here.
gonna slip
and
up?
I'm glad that you're watching and you still care about the game.
They're gonna slip and say something.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Steve always does that.
And Sheldon already did it, but it's in my run of show, so I'm going to do it again. Thank you to the Tenno concert, the Warframe band, for an
Oh, she
epic
was so
Friday
good.
night.
Her vocals were so good, dude.
And thank you everyone here for being there. I am told that the Hilton watch party is actually in this room. So now we have everybody in this room, which is great.
All together.
All together.
Lifting.
Interesting.
all live.
All right. If you listen to the opening keynote, this is probably repetitive, but appreciate all of you for being here and having time with us. So, of course, Digital Extremes is a charity event at the end of the day. And again, thank you to everyone for allowing us to donate $100,000 to Make-A-Wish and $100,000 to Canadian
let's
Mental Health
go.
Association.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Look at that.
And thank you to Make-A-Wish crew, James Conlon, Ollie. I saw you. Where are you?
I heard hundreds of people were lined up for Ollie's autograph, which is
Yes,
awesome.
thank you so much. Visiting
Way
the
to go.
booth, seeing James. Thank you so much for doing that.
Love you, James.
And a reminder that right now, live in-game is the in-game relay experience.
How are the servers doing?
Yeah.
We're going to say it's live, but we don't actually know.
I think the Soulframe servers are not healthy, but the relays are working.
Something happened today.
Something happened
If
today.
you could hold up your blue orb if you know the servers are okay, so keep it down.
We're in here, but
Oh
the
my
chat
God.
is
All right, we know
Crash,
they're
like
okay.
7 people know they're okay.
Oh no, someone said
The chat
down.
server's
Are you
completely
serious?
gone.
Everyone's in 2 instances?
No, of 102 instances.
Oh God.
502?
500?
502?
Says chat
God,
is
no
down
wonder it's failing.
everywhere.
Wait, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just said.
Yeah. Chat is down everywhere.
Well, that's actually okay because then people
You
can't.
can just listen to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're chat. Just, yeah.
We'll chat.
You are chat. We are all chat. Chat's in the
Bruh.
room,
Chat's
okay?
in
That's the real.
Chat's in the
We'll have to watch
Thank you.
Thanks for the update.
Oh, sorry.
Just make sure we don't miss anything in
Moving
game.
right along,
I'll keep
for
a lookout
watching
too.
the current Tenno Live broadcast, you are earning yourself Valkyr Prime. One's in the
Oh, yeah.
chat. I'm just kidding. Can't do it.
What she said.
One. Yeah, there it is. One. Incredible. If you haven't already gotten your email, my physical attendees, you will be getting one with all of the Twitch drops, the codes for all that great stuff, including in that is the Gift of the Lotus alerts that are going to be going live at 6 p.m.
Ooh.
Eastern Time after Tenno Live ends. We have our potatoes and we have our Umbra Forma.
Umbra Forma? Why don't you say so?
All right, we had the Soulframe dev stream earlier. Who got to
Yep.
watch it? Yes?
I did.
It was very interesting.
It was awesome. You guys had some exciting news, which
Made me
maybe is
sign up
why
and
your
everything.
servers were a little warmish today.
Yeah, I've been so busy, I don't even know the status of things.
It's not
Would you
good,
like to
Jeff.
find out?
Oh no.
I saw a graph and it was going down.
No, graphs go up.
They're
Graphs
supposed to go up.
They will go up.
But we will get it fixed. But yes, if you, obviously if you're here and if you've signed up in the past, you're in, and we're going to open up the doors for the weekend.
Yes.
So if you are
Everyone is signed
interested in depressing stories about bears that have redemption,
Throw me yes.
you
Throw me
you
yes.
can play
Throw me
Soulframe
yes.
today. Yes.
Throw me yes.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Honestly, that's probably what chat's doing anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're all about the bears. Yeah, so anyone who's ever signed up since the dawn of
Time,
Soulframe's
yep.
announcements.
Your account is activated now, and if you are interested and you haven't yet, if you do it this weekend, you'll also be in for good. and we won't be doing any account resets. So now's a great time to come in and help us build the game. We're still working on it. Yep.
Yeah, I made an account just because they said that
All
before
right,
the
before we
weekend
get
ends, if you make one, you
into
get something.
News, announcements, that type of thing.
what?
Should we do some classic giveaways?
I'll tell you later.
Yes. All right. My giveaway box this year, I think, is being delivered to me. I'm going to stall a little bit because the box has grown in
Oh, I see it rolling.
immeasurable size this year.
Is Rebecca going to jump out of that too?
I am in that box.
She is in that box.
This
oh,
is some
yes.
really cool illusionist magic.
I'm not here.
She's in the fridge.
Getting a snack.
Oh. Here we go. Here's the giveaway box.
Don't worry, she's in the fridge.
Yes, and who could be inside
big ass
other
box.
than... There's no one in there.
There's nobody in there.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
this thing is actually huge. Okay.
It's a body. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, open it like a... Wow.
Okay, good. Nobody's in there.
Thank God.
Oh, what
No
That's a
try.
lot of stuff.
the? You shouldn't have.
There's nothing.
Silence.
Oh,
Lord.
Reb, you can't say that.
Oh my God.
All right,
is
we're going to
it?
start with some digital prizes first, and then we have some physical things
this
to
is
give
it,
away.
digital
I might need to
prizes.
get physically
Everybody
in this
give up.
box to reach all the... So what's
Who's gonna win
actually
100,000
You're the
platinum?
tallest person. What's actually in this box is all the giveaway cards that you guys put your information on. So I'm going to go deep diving for a lucky winner of our first Valkyr heirloom giveaway.
Oh yeah.
And you don't need to come up because these are digital, and I trust that you're not lying. I'm going to say your in-game alias so I don't dox your real name. Do we have Touch Portal in the house?
Touch portal.
Right back there.
Where'd you point?
Wait, back there. Everyone's pointing.
Wait, hold on. Right there? No, that's not helpful at all.
Oh, everyone's just putting
I
one in
believe
front.
you.
In front of back of house.
Okay, I
Yeah.
believe you. There you are. Okay, Touch Portal. We're going to send you the Valkyrie heirloom on Monday when it launches, which is another...
Oh, that's when it launches? Cool.
Oh, is that a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
Valkyrie
Have you
Heirloom
been
Monday.
watching?
Heck yeah.
No, you took me off them, so.
No.
They made her look more cat girlish, apparently.
All right, the next. We're going to do 3 Valkyrie heirlooms. We're going to do some power plat, and then we have some physical goodies to give away.
Power
So the
plat.
next Valkyrie heirloom is, their in-game alias is Dawn Tarv. Dawn Tarv. Are you over there?
Tarv.
I'll believe you. You look great. All right, we'll send it to you on Monday. All right, the last Valkyrie heirloom is going to the very lucky winner. I'm digging deep, trust me. We got, oh my God.
Who?
Hydroxate.
No way! Where are you?
Stand up. You stand up.
Hydroxate.
Hydroxate. Oh.
Yo, let's go.
I'm trying to find you all
Hydroxate.
day. All right, you get Valkyrie heirloom, you little cheater.
Is that rigged? Wow.
Wow. Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish. Sorry, I won't do that. I won't do that. So sorry. I just insulted Tactical Potato wherever he was. All right, now we're going to do Power Plat, which is, what is it 100,000?
100,000.
100,000
For
platinum.
inflation,
What?
for inflation, it's 110,000 now.
Oh my God. All right.
It's been 10 years, Megan.
110,000 platinum.
Holy
Going
God.
to G5_gaming. G5_gaming. In the house? Not
Silence.
Oh no.
You have 10 seconds. 10, 9,
Ding,
8.
ding, ding.
G5 gaming. 6. Does someone know where they are?
I don't know.
If you can prove your identity, we'll give it to you later, but let's pull.
Someone's yelling over there. Are you G5 gaming? All right.
No. Honesty. That hurt.
All
He's
right.
in the Hilton. He's in the Hilton. He's in the Hilton.
Oh, who just
we
said that in my
got
ear?
confirmation. in
Oh
our
my
ears.
God.
The Hilton.
All right. I'm so sorry.
Spillover room.
Hilton actual. Repeat.
G5_gaming at the Hilton Watch Party. Congratulations. I'll send you your 110,000 platinum to your account.
Let's go, dude.
All right.
Congratulations,
How many
man.
did I say we'd do?
You said we're going to do a power plat now, but you didn't say how many.
Oh. 10? Come on.
10.
I mean, it's 10 years.
Do we have enough time for that?
Yeah.
We do?
We could. Is that entertaining enough?
It's been 10 years.
Okay, yes.
It's been 10
Okay.
years.
Yes.
Wait, do you want to come do it with me?
Okay.
We'll speed run it. We'll
Okay, speed run it. Next 110,000.
Oh, wait, it's me. Okay, 110,000 platinum going to Slicer1231. Slicer.
Yep.
Over there?
Yep.
Slicer?
Oh my God.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Okay, our next winner, this is also going to feel rigged, of 110,000 platinum is _MC. Yep. I'm serious. Where are you? Thank you for coming. Rush for life.
So unfortunately, this one that I just pulled out does not have an in-game alias.
Oh, poor guy. Poor girl.
Although, wait, is that a real name? Is that a real name?
That's a human's name.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't feel comfortable doxing you.
But
so
that's like money on the table. I could be them.
I don't feel bad. I don't.
Wait, maybe we have the terms of service here that they agreed to this.
Is there a fine print?
I don't know.
Oh man, this is so
Winning, no purchase necessary.
I feel so bad
Oh
for
no, the
whoever's
official
gonna have
rules
to
are on
do
our
it.
Zendesk page.
Oh no. All right, I'm gonna say the name, and if you are uncomfortable with that, just don't celebrate.
Yeah.
And you don't get it. Is that okay? Does that make
It's
sense?
a pretty like John Smith level name.
Hey.
No offense.
Hey. Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Okay.
What is happening?
Wait, but Meg didn't know it was real.
Well, because
Sheldon, if you're watching, can you call the lawyer?
no, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Please.
Okay. Okay, let me say it. Is it okay? Sorry, Cameron Clark.
Hey.
Okay.
I love your name, Cameron.
Okay, but Cameron
Cool
Clark.
name.
Don't drip it
John
on him.
Smith.
No, I'm just saying it's not like
It's alliteration. That's cool.
I know a Cameron Clark, and it's not them.
Danny, do you mind coming over? Thank you. Cameron Clark, I will need you to make your way safely up to the stage to Danny, just because we do need your in-game alias to give you a crap ton of platinum.
Don't jump over.
If that makes sense.
Hey, I love your name, Cameron. I didn't mean it.
Okay, so Danny's right here. She's right here. Lovely Danny.
If it was any of us, we'd be
Cameron
like,
Clark,
oh,
if you
shit,
can make your
guys
way.
just made me do it.
Danny.
Aww.
There's Cameron.
Danny.
Where?
Right there. Come in.
Cameron Clark?
Cameron's got a cool head of hair.
Oh, there he is. All right,
Yeah.
Danny's
Must be
gonna come
nice.
get you. Okay, sorry. Continue.
All right, next up is alias Arcane. AR-CAIN.
Isn't
All right.
it arson?
No, R-Cain.
It's back there.
Yeah.
Right there, right here.
You'll get it online. It's digital. You don't need to come up here. Don't worry.
Unless you have a cool haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, haircut. We'll confirm. Okay, next, 110,000 platinum. Archlord Blanket. Archlord Blanket. Hey, there they are.
We also have Mango_67.
Oh.
Nice.
Mango? You get it. How many is that?
Are
7?
you guys keeping count?
No.
Yeah, I am. 1, 2, no.
8.
How many? Where are yours?
I threw them down.
Oh, how many do you have?
3.
Okay, I also have 3.
Okay, go.
Okay, next 110. Ooh, next 110,000 platinum. Zeke the Seeker.
Ooh.
Over there? Is it over there? Confirmed. You get 110,000 platinum. All right, Reb, 2 more for you.
We got a Greek name. You're gonna love this.
Ooh, George Spanos.
No, I can't pronounce ancient Greek, so it's you'll know that from the play you watch. Is it Ptolemaeus? Ptolemae.
There you go.
You won. The Greek gods have smiled upon you today.
All right, we'll each pull one more. Okay. All right, my last one of 110,000 platinum is Azu Nyan. Azu Nyan. Uh-oh. Hilton Watch Party. Oh, over there. Azu Nyan. You get it. All right, I'll believe you.
And none other than the final winner, the_Fur Father.
Fur father.
Steve.
The fur, right there?
Right there?
Or were you just celebrating? Over there.
Way to go.
Over there?
Over
Over
this
there?
way.
I hear on that side.
Way to go.
Hey, there we go.
We'll do an online raffle now.
Ooh.
What was that?
And they want to do an
Yeah,
online
come on.
raffle. In the ears. Do we have a Twitch picker?
Yeah, I think Roo has a Twitch picker.
Roo,
Good
let's
luck,
do
Ruby.
100,000.
What did I do?
110,000.
No, good luck. They're
Power
rolling
plant.
for
I think we can actually
110,000
see
viewers
it.
watching.
Oh,
on
great.
Twitch.
I think, right, Roo? Thumbs up? He's giving me a
I'm
thumbs
Roo.
up. He's holding that thumbs up.
He could be like, stop.
Go for it. Go for it.
No, he's saying, okay, go.
Go for it. 2 thumbs up. Or is it 2 stops up?
2 stops up.
He says go for it, but what do I do?
He says it's spinning. It's spinning.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
spinning.
He's playing charades with me. I'm like trying to see what he's saying. Okay, I think. They're probably gonna tell us what it is.
Okay, yeah. He's saying his credit card number is.
Oh. My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Learn more at. Oh, read them.
He's giving us signals. Oh, thanks, Danny.
Read the screen, he says. All right. Find out all about active TennoCon giveaways. Share today's experiences using hashtag TennoCon on social media. Is that what Twitch drops? Am I supposed to be reading that?
I think it's taking a long time for how many viewers we perhaps
And they're
have.
loving this.
And
Those
they're,
of you- oh, yeah.
they're at the edge of their
This is
seats
good
right
television.
now. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, why don't we do...
Well, we ran out of time, no doubt.
We can do the physical prizes while that goes, and then someone can whisper into my ear when it's ready. Does that sound good?
Nice.
Okay, great. Hold on. Miss Danielle Sokolowski, where'd you go?
Oh, they're doing it.
Danny is going to stand over there on the
it's
side of
spinning
that
now.
stage.
Oh, it's spinning. Okay, keep going. Oh, oh my God! I'm real Dante.
Wow.
Congrats,
Congrats
Dante.
on Twitch. I'm real Dante.
Watching at home, that's yours. Message the Twitch page. We'll know you're the real Dante, and please, we'll give you your prize. That's awesome.
Incredible. Okay, we're gonna do our physical giveaways now. So you're gonna pull the name.
Okay.
And they're gonna come up to Danny here, and Danny's gonna hand them their prize. The first prize we have is the pool noodle from the fridge. Yep. But it's been signed by all of the voice actors, our proto frames, our friends here today. Yes.
It's been signed by
I
the
see
proto frames?
Eleanor. I see Alpha, Bombastine, Kevin. Oh, shit.
And the winner is the_BCRULEX, the BC Rulix.
Oh, hand over there. All right, if you can make your way safely up to Danny, she'll give you your pool noodle. Congratulations. Hope you brought a big suitcase. Big suitcase.
Or a pool.
That is not a certified water safety device.
Yes.
Digital Extremes accepts no liability.
All right, next up, we have a signed by all of the lovely people on this couch, the Warframe 1999 vinyl soundtrack.
And the winner is Ice Lightning 1221.
Yeah!
Should I be checking the skill testing question?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
Math is whatever, you know?
All right, chat.
All right, next up, we have the mini Warframe official art book.
Ooh, and the winner is Barry_Penguiny.
Oh. Barry.
Barry_Penguiny.
Oh, I see lights up over there. If you can
And
make
that's
your way
okay,
safely
yes, I
over
thought
to
you were
here,
gonna say
Danny has your art book, if you would like, if you're able. Oh, they're coming. All right, excellent, Penguin. All right, we're gonna give
Your
away
keys.
another signed 1999
Why
vinyl.
can't they give out online stuff? Come on. They just
The
did
winner
one.
is Math X King.
Oh shit, I just called math stupid.
But did they? No. Did they get the math skill testing question right? Parentheses 2 times 3 plus 2 minus 4. Do we do our bed math? Do we do our brackets first?
Yes.
Did they do it for? Are you here, Math King? Did you get it right? Yeah, you got it right.
All right, next up, we are going to do the pair of Arthur and Owie Floof, and this one is specifically pretty caked up Arthur.
Caked up Arthur.
This one has cheeks, yes.
And the winner is Mook
Mook.
Perhaps a Hiltoner
in the house. If they're a Hiltoner, whisper in my ear.
Oh, no. No word.
No word. Okay, maybe we can pause this one. Maybe we'll hear word.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll save that prize, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll wait and see if we can hear back.
Mook, it could be yours.
Another signed 1999 vinyl.
Ooh. For EQU1, so EQ_N0X, Equinox, but with a underscore.
Oh, I see a.
Hey,
See
there
right
you go,
there.
right in the middle.
Come on down. Danny's got your vinyl. Okay, we're gonna give away the last signed 1999 vinyl. Last one.
None other than Freddy Caps _ Where are you at, Freddy Caps? Where are you, Freddy?
Freddy.
Oh, there you are.
Freddy.
Ready? Who's
Here you
Freddy?
go, Danny. Thank you. Hell yeah, Freddy.
Just chanting Freddy.
Hell yeah.
Way to go, Freddy.
All right. Any word about our
Mook or-
friend? No word?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to, it would be, should I unwrap it? I should. Hold on. Jeff, can you help me? I can't do it. Help me. This is one of the limited edition. Can you help me further? Yeah, thank you. This is the, oh, thank you. This is the right one. Then what's that one? What's that one? Oh, it's fake. It's unsigned. Oh, placeholder. Okay, sorry.
PH.
We have the limited edition TennoCon printed print, and this number is 4 out of 500. So this is the 4th one printed here in Canada. Very proud. And we have the entire Warframe band that signed it.
Yeah.
And is this the last prize?
If we can't give the floofies
All right.
away,
Well,
yeah.
this prize is going to someone that has supported the dev team the whole time. The name, Caffeine Lich.
Caffeine Lich.
Where are you, Caffeine Lich?
Thank you, Danny.
Right there. There you go.
Caffeine Lich. Oh, there they are. Excellent.
Congratulations to everybody.
Okay, we'll rerun the floofs. If we hear back from Mook, I'll mail you something.
All right. The last prize winner then is Voluminescence. Voluminescence. Yep. Where are you?
Yep.
Voluminescence.
Over there?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, please make your way to Danny for your floof.
Way to go, Voluminescence.
We're done. Can someone take the giant box back?
Kick it off stage.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, they're coming.
Box.
No, plat prizes, please.
You could have fit in that box.
Would you like me to go?
That's how she got here today.
That's how I
That's her car. Okay, let's move into some new news,
Damn it.
shall we? Well, kind of. All right. We put a lot of love and energy into this space, into TennoCon, TennoCon. It means the world to us that you come here to visit us, you watch us online, and from all over the world, you're watching, you're paying attention. But we do have some Tenno VIPs on the schedule for 2025. Any guesses where we're going?
Well, I can see the list.
You can't cheat. Stop looking. Okay, you can't answer, Jeff.
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nicaragua.
Oh. Sorry to all that. We're not going there. But we are doing a little bit of a tour. We're going to London, UK. And then we're training to Cologne, Germany.
Aye.
We're coming back to Gamescom, that's right. And then we're going to Tokyo, yet again, seeing our friends in Japan. And then if you're a Calgarian, saddle up. We're coming to Calgary.
Saddle up.
Saddle up. We're coming. Yeehaw.
You
Yeehaw.
planned Calgary for November, eh?
I am terrified of how cold. Can anyone validate how cold it is in Calgary in November?
No.
Really cold, incredibly cold.
Yep,
All right,
be ready.
cool.
That's why we're sending Pablo there alone.
I think I'll be in Nicaragua at the time.
True.
It's just Pablo. All right. You've seen her before, but we don't ever get tired of looking. Valkyrie Heirloom, yes? Valkyrie Heirloom is coming this Monday, July 21st. Originally concepted by community artist Purdy. She comes with her own Signa and some other goodies as well. But should we take a closer look?
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
A respectful close
Come on,
look.
chat. Respectfully. Let's take a respectful closer
in-game.
look.
What could go wrong? It's not like in-game, is it? Nice. She gets her own crown too.
And you get platinum and you get autograph. Oh, beautiful.
Hey, how are we feeling? Good, yes. Okay, you didn't have to say that. All right, after that, let's cool down a bit. As we know, Dog Days is coming August 6th with
Yay.
the Noodletron. Who's got the
Dog
noodle again?
Days.
Can I see the noodle?
Noodletron.
There it is. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I don't think
Massive. What?
That means I can get more of those
Come
pool
on.
It's
floaties.
intermodal.
Yeah. Okay.
So the Noodletron?
The Noodletron is coming. You can whack your friends with the noodle. Lob Lobs still exist as well. Also in August, alongside this, we're doing Double Affinity every weekend.
Yes, so if you're new to the game,
Double
new to the
Affinity weekend
community,
on
or if you're
August.
just a veteran that has a lot of Umbra Forma to burn, you can run weekends with your friends, and yeah, you'll make the affinity gain double.
Correct.
Double.
That's correct math. We had the fridge over there. I hope everyone got to see some fridge pics for fridge talk. So we did have the fridge up there. We also did have Android demo stations here at TennoCon. If you got to play it, yes, amazing. We obviously greatly appreciate any feedback you had on that build and just that experience in general, because we are getting ready for a closed beta that is going to be happening this fall 2025. We will be opening that up, the closed beta. Steve, any Android thoughts? Any tech thoughts? What's your vibe?
Oh, I could bore you for
I know
hours
you
with tech
could.
thoughts.
I
but
know.
yeah, some of the stuff that the team has learned from iOS and reducing latency, reducing the heat and the thermals, and improving the performance, all of those things have made the Android build so much better. And I'm excited for the closed beta. Android win until it comes out.
Closed beta in the fall. All right, the whispering in the ear is driving me kind of crazy because someone is telling me that we have a caller. Like we don't
take Q&A.
We don't take
What?
Q&A. Like we have a caller question. Is that Ben Starr on the fridge?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Ben. Everyone say hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
How's TennoCon going?
TennoCon's great. How are you?
Yeah, sorry I couldn't be there. I uploaded my consciousness to this fridge.
Thank you.
Have you seen this man?
Yes, thank you very much.
Picture above.
Rhett, what do you have?
It's an honor to be a fridge frame.
So I'm going to roll a dice here, Ben, just to maybe make use of your time here. If you guys don't mind if I roll this 20-sided dice.
Ben's got one too.
Oh, he was
Ben's
so
got one
ready
too.
Should we
for that.
roll to see if we can announce
Yeah, let's
something
do
really
it.
cool?
Roll.
7.
I got a 9.
Together we make 16. And that's a great news, isn't it?
That's
Anyway, thank you. Bye.
no, Ben.
That was it. That was a bit.
Don't leave us, Ben. Don't leave us, Ben. We miss you too. But what was your number?
A 7.
No, combined.
16.
A lucky number 16, Ben. What do you have for everyone here, perhaps?
Well, everyone, with a lucky number 16, I get to tell everyone the good news. Paizo and Digital Extremes are teaming up to bring Warframe to Starfinder.
What?
And would you believe it that...
What did I
Outrageous! Oh, is that what's in the fridge? Girl dinner?
Yeah.
We-
Sup on him.
Oh my God. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome. Thank you. I love you all. Sorry I can't be there. When I get out of this fridge, I'll come and join you.
We are. This is like an organic collaboration that happened with the team at Paizo. They reached out for, I would say 15 years ago, we played Pathfinder as like one of the first team TTRPGs we played. And it was crazy, and out of nowhere, we just had this chance to join the Starfinder mythos with a standalone Warframe adventure with the characters of some of the proto-frames will be there, and you can enjoy this later this year. It will be available to test a tiny, tiny bit if you're going to Gen Con, but otherwise, it will launch, and you and your friends can play an official Warframe TTRPG thanks to the Starfinder and the Paizo team.
Amazing. Thank you,
So
Ben.
excited.
Bye, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Ben's
gone. Ben's gone.
Ben's gone. All right. Who's going to be here All right.
An announced one or?
Well, hold on to your seats.
Oh.
I'm
For the
holding.
legally nondescript but ever familiar sounding unannounced fall 2025 update. Yes.
Unannounced 2025. Not
Yes,
four.
we're really creative over here. Reb, talk to me about this update. Perhaps there could be a deluxe skin coming?
Oh, yes. Many of folks have been asking for a very sneaky, snaky frame to get a deluxe.
Snaky.
Lavos Deluxe is coming in the unannounced fall
Oh, Lavos.
update. There he
The opposite.
So good.
Wait, isn't it so good?
So
I like the
good.
laboratory
So
feel.
good. It's giving mad scientist.
It's yeah, it's a
Is that a
beautiful
brain in a jar as its head?
looking guy. Incredible. Our friends at Sumo helped us out with this one, as well as Nikita on our team, who had this in the folder for quite some time. So
Beautiful.
It's like
You're the
Frankenstein's
snake.
monster or something.
Also coming, perhaps for the longest, not longest of time, but definitely most recently, we just had the Valkyrie
tease us.
rework.
We did. We
We just had the Valkyrie rework.
Oh god, it's a
Could there
rework.
be another one in the mix that players really want?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that's the first one I heard.
Oh no.
Auburn is getting a rework.
Oh, Oberon?
I think you all approve. Seems like everyone agrees.
Roomier, I
It's
think
been
they
a while
heard
since we changed him, so we're gonna basically touch him up. You know,
They
he's
heard me
always been
talking shit about Oberon
kind
this
of
whole
fixed
time.
in the support
Yeah,
world,
you
so
and that
we're gonna try to give him other tools for his arsenal and just get him some synergies. And hope you're excited. We'll give like full details probably next step stream, I guess.
Keep
That's right.
cooking, Pablo.
I love you, Pablo.
Aw.
Chef Pablo.
Look at that sweet gentleman.
Pablo.
Pablo, 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 Pablo.
Thank you, thank you.
Pablo. Look, Pablo, freaking Pablo.
Let him cook. That was the shit. Incredible. All right. Also coming in the unannounced fall 2025 update. As you know, we've been taking some strides for new player experience, doing some critical path work.
we put all our heads together to bring something that at Digital Extremes alone we couldn't solve. And this has been a request for literally 12 years. What could it be that is such a daunting task that we actually had to work with a partner? No.
Arcwing? Bullshit.
No. This is actually a more serious request, and we are proud to announce that in the unannounced fall 2025 update, for the first time in Warframe history, we are doing a mod quest to teach you how to mod.
No.
So not only that.
Damn it.
This will properly integrate Teshin into the lore.
What a teacher. Okay.
With cinematics and everything that you would hope, and it's going to be something that comes right after Vor's Prize. So if you're a new player and you just don't understand modding, we have a new quest called The Teacher. It will be launching in the unannounced fall update, and our friends at Sumo, who we've worked with for years now, we had to outsource this because we couldn't figure it out.
All the time I'm hearing I don't know how to mod still.
But we work it together on it. It's a team effort. It's not like...
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
I've had an outline for.
I'm finally going to learn instead of look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's been
glad to finally get to them.
Yeah, but we did it.
Excellent.
Well, we haven't done it
Yeah,
yet.
better late than never.
But it's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
in the unannounced
This is
announced update.
Correct, yes.
Unnamed.
Unnamed.
Yep.
Also coming in the unannounced fall 2025
come on.
update, we have a new Warframe, our 62nd Warframe.
64.
Remember, I told you what they're
Oh
going
my
to be
god,
doing
don't
with
do
the
that to
photo
me.
frames.
I've been saying 62 for like a whole
I'm
week.
calling it.
But when you say our 62nd Warframe, it sounds like a Warframe like gone in 60 seconds.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Well, what can we...
Is that the theme?
It's not a Nicolas Cage frame.
Not Nick Cage.
What's in the box? But in the box! What's in the box?
Nicolas Cage!
No.
All I can say is that it's a pretty fun guy.
Oh, fun guy? Mushrooms?
And that's all we'll say on that for now. We'll have more.
Mushroom Warframe.
Let him cook. No, we'll have more information about this fun guy, Warframe, as you said, on a later date.
Our next Devstream, I think.
Our next Devstream, of course, yes. All right, that's our medium-sized update, if you will. More to be unveiled, of course, that's coming in this update. But Rev, what can we look to expect after that?
Yes, so now we are moving into the sort of the timeline where we're all understanding that we're here at TennoCon, the unannounced fall update has launched, and what we're showing you from now on is for the end of the year update, which is a sum of many parts. It is an update that is made up of many components, some of which you'll see a 25-minute gameplay demo of, which is its own thing,
25
and
minutes?
then this is a chapter. It's perhaps an intrati side story. So perhaps we should hear from the man himself. And maybe you will join us in learning the name of the 63rd Warframe coming, as you will about to hear it. And guess what letter it starts with? Thank you. Let's go.
I remember when there were still 50 of each.
Uriel,
Whoa, what the
heretic of
really?
Zata, in banishment answer. Can the Orokin ever be forgiven?
Quick, I'm going in game. Haru? Oh my god. Roomy, look who they are. Look who the humans are. That's what they are. These giant statues are humans. Are the human frames.
He spoke in truths. A devil
Oh, the
has
devil
come.
frame.
Solen
That's what it
Lua,
looks like.
we will cleanse this follower.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
They actually did it.
So you just met what we're referring to as the Devil's Triad.
Goosebumps, man. That was so cool.
So the Devil's Triad will be a
Hello.
chapter of one of the
Haro.
updates that you'll hear
I
about
wouldn't have
soon.
guessed that.
It introduces 2 new characters, a new
wait,
Warframe,
Roomy,
and
this
the
is only 2.
machinations here and everything we will
Where's the
talk
third
about on a
proto
later
frame?
dev stream. We just want to give you a little taste of a part of the upcoming later, not unannounced fall update. But we hope you are looking forward to learning more about the Devil's Triad.
Harrow's midriff.
Yeah, Harrow's got a crop top. Yes. So 2 more proto frames.
I didn't even notice.
Anything else about them? Like any
something you
relationship
can do?
stuff?
They will be romanceable.
Yeah.
Wait, the
Oh
demon
my
too, or?
lord.
But it will all make sense if you only play. So you'll
Just
wait to
these
hear
2,
more.
or?
You'll see. We're very excited for this, and we will speak about it in lore and everything and how it will come together for you. So thank you for giving that some attention. And it's just a small part of, well, it's a big part, but it's not the demo,
Hey, I know
so to
those
speak.
cards.
So.
I love the tail.
His
Yes.
build
The
has
double
cards
frame
on
is
them.
so
that
sick.
are lore frame.
Uriel.
Oh, hey, the chat's back.
The heretic of Zata. What could that mean?
Heretic of Zata.
Can the
Oh god,
Orokin
chat's
ever be
erupting with Wisp. Taro.
Wow,
I'm,
no.
I'm workshopping.
That was really good.
That was good.
Are we
Wisp
ready
is confirmed a nun.
for the live
Lord.
demo of the future of
Oh
Warframe?
god, no.
All right. I wrote some notes here before we go into it. Do you guys want to say anything
Oh,
before we
no.
start?
Good luck, Megan.
Roomy, do you know what I'm seeing?
Megan's gonna play
Everybody's
it
just
live. We
saying
do it
sorry,
live
and it's their
every
proto frame.
year.
Yep. Okay.
The dev
Saying
bill.
sorry, I'm
Do
gonna
you guys want
betray
to say
you.
anything before I start a ramble?
Start a ramble,
I'm sorry,
Rebecca,
Abby,
please.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Lenore.
A r-
I'm sorry, Libby.
Why is only that high? There we go. Okay. Megan. Okay, sweaty palms. What you are about to see, as is tradition lately, not forever, but tradition, is the opening of our
Oh,
next
okay.
cinematic quest era. So this is the beginning
Back
of
to
the
the-
quest.
back to the show.
It's only part of a full quest, a full update. The update itself is made up of many, many things, which we'll be talking about over the dev streams. I'm talking so fast, I'm sorry to the interpretation team. Immerse yourselves. You'll get commentary along the way. We'll explain a thing or two. And maybe you saw some teasers or listened to some. Fran and Matt, Fran sang on them and she sang last night. Matt composed them. Adrian wrote the lyrics. And Megan's gonna play it live. So chat at home, people in the relay, devs here and our community, we are delighted to begin a demo gameplay demo for the next cinematic arc of Warframe.
No way.
Oh, they vanished.
Carl!
No. Come back. Come back. Make a wish. That's so cool. What the hell? It's Titan. Oh, he stepped on fucking Excalibur Prime!
Oh my god! Stranger!
He's real!
Stranger!
He's actually real!
Oh my god!
I thought it was a myth!
He's great.
And then we're playing as him. I've always thought it would be never seen Roomier.
How dare they? Oh my god, dude, no way!
Holy crap, guys. I don't think these are the. What are these? I don't think these are Eidolons. They make them look like nothing.
What is this? This is the old one.
Also, why am I getting the feel of trenches?
Yeah,
Is it
that's
just
what
me?
I'm like. This is like the war. This is got fire.
Yeah, it's like this is. What the hell? Oh, you think it's an Eidolon in its full form? Because we always fight Eidolons when they're in their parted forms. Whoa, Remy, the sky! Oh, what the hell is that? In-game in the sky. It's the thing. That's the thing it's fighting. What in the name of...
What in the actual whatness?
Okay, so clearly we gotta shoot it in the head.
The humming. Head, legs.
You go high, I go low.
I got you.
Oh, guys, did you head leggers? That's a big ass bow. What bow is that? Is that the one that he's supposed to come with? What the hell?
That's so cool.
When did you get so acrobatic?
Guys, not just in the thing.
What the hell? Man, it is like fighting a Titan. You got this! Oh god! Excalibur Prime, dude. Holy crap.
He's just crazy!
He's that strong?
Oh my god! He's got it. He's got it.
Come on, push it to the side!
You got it.
Push it to the side, cut it! Hey. You got it. What was that?
Mohuda Tenno. I win. You let.
Let's call it even.
Whoa, Ruby.
Peace offer.
In game.
I see it.
Oh god, we're matrixed.
Enough!
Hey, boy. Oh, Lotus? What the?
What did you see?
Tao.
It's inside.
But not enough.
Not enough.
This is the only way we find out.
Flooding their head with polluted histories. I won't. Come, Tenno. Let's get you dry.
It's okay, Lloyd. I have to. I want to.
Some things are best forgotten.
I had a friend, Lloyd. Like me. His name was Adis.
Adis? Oh god, she's plugging back in.
Again.
Ooh.
How late the we?
Relax. We've got this.
Yeah, weird angel child. Weird sentient angel child.
We swore to carry the
Alice.
supreme light of our dominion into the deepest dark. And this we have done.
He's supposed to be dead.
Swear now to defend this holy treaty alongside our blessed and brave creations. The sentience.
Not for long.
Can you believe we used to be at war?
No, not at all.
Yeah, we're not joking.
Welcome to the Tauron Academy.
That fucker
a
almost
place
killed me.
You'll learn about in this quest as to a time,
Grenier?
a place
Oh.
where sentient
That's
and
right, the Greniers were the workers for the
Tenno
Awoken.
perhaps learn things together
Before they were
that we'll
built.
explore
This
in
is
this
before they
demo.
were built.
And they also perhaps did research together, including creating things that aligned
They were
Orokin
builders.
and sentient technology,
Yep.
like the next Prime.
What the? Ooh. Caliban.
Disgusting.
Whoa, there he is.
Orokin
I'm gonna get lucky.
gold. Wasted. I wonder, which of you would this aberration attack first? Stupid. Watch your mouth, void lugger. Ah, please.
Wait, isn't that Ordis' body?
With me.
Yeah, it is.
The place for conflict is
Wait.
in the dojo.
Ordis?
Oh my god.
So Caliban
there?
Primaxis is coming, and he is, of course, part of the history of you and the Tenno, a time when sentients perhaps were mentors and even Archimedeans. This is Archimedean Itzam, and he has something pretty important to teach the Tenno and sentient alike.
This is rippy.
Like any good academy, you will be tested on knowledge,
I know
studying
these guys'
things. So
enemies.
let's see what's going to
God,
happen in
is
this
so
room.
wicked, bro. Stranger, look at all this, man.
It's gonna be a hell to have to go through.
He's wearing
Have
glasses.
you adapted to the Tenno ways?
That is adorable.
When the applications of Tauron
He's a robot. He can just
applied to
handle it.
Metamon's
He doesn't
theories,
need that.
What is the expected outcome?
He chooses that.
Now, before we help our friend cheat on his test, the Operator Remaster is also coming. You've probably
Wait.
noticed how
Operator
wonderful
Remaster?
the art looks. Yep.
Oh god,
So
another
what you're
operator
seeing here is
rework.
a completely remastered operator, as well as using a Prime Access suit that's coming. And, you know, as you've played your Focus and you've grinded it, maybe
Dang
you've
it, not
noticed
my
you use a
Focus
lot of
school
sentient
again.
parts. So maybe there was a
Come
history
on.
there, and maybe the Focus you know is only a piece of it. So maybe we'll learn about that a little later in the demo, though. But for now, Megan, you can help your friend cheat.
A new somatic connection.
Can the dude not hear them?
A somatic connection new? Power
He
increase.
totally heard the dude, right?
No cheating. If you are tested by the Seven, we must show your evolution to their will.
Strike is underway. Tower of students to deployment.
Let's go, Truth Bloom.
Aid us.
We are at a time to defend a treaty, so that means the job is on us to do so.
Whoa, what the?
Praise the void. You two managed to show up on time. Borrow Overlook. Go. Now.
Oh god, another new hacking system.
Look at him go.
That's gonna be fun. What the?
Down there, Tenno.
Is he just gonna go to the planet from the?
Yeah. Just drop him in.
It's gonna be like that. We don't need no ship. Whoa!
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at him in there. Pre-worker here. Look at that. Before the rebellion.
Why are they fighting with? Oh yeah, that's right. The Dax are also. Everybody saying democracy.
Tenno on sight. Stand tall. For the Orochi.
Ugh, that's weird here coming from Grenier.
Man, this is cool. Oh! Oh!
No! No!
No!
No!
No!
No!
No!
F in the chat. Everybody say no and F. Okay, okay, we're good. Whoa. She can revive them? Oh, let's make sure that Hunhow doesn't find her. Yeah? Yeah, this is legit like World War vibes, right? Trenches?
That was the old Mac
Whoa.
Force cannon. Can you take it out?
Trust the we.
Oh god, she talks like Yoda? She talks like Yoda.
As time goes on and the man in the wall continues, don't you think it's time that we run on the wall again?
What?
Finally, let's go!
We're gonna be ninjas again.
Oh, you have no idea how much I missed that.
Does that mean Goth can just like pass on walls?
Get on that gun, Tenno. We're
Involving
getting
Goth.
pounded.
Tantivy! What say you all? Shall we
The
enlighten
separatists
this
are moving in.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
this their excuse to give us all excel this fun, you think?
The shield's ate us. I got it.
I wonder how the focus is.
So about that focus expansion.
Oh no. What the? What in the name of? Whoa! Full anime.
Good work! This treaty's going to live, Galastra, and you don't get to tear it up. Dropships inbound.
Valder, my old pet. Better count your flock again, dog, and keep your ships on the ground. Else I'll be set to carving your lost land.
Hurry, Tenno!
Wait, where's he going? Wrong way, bro. You're going in the cave. What in the name of? It's an egg. It looks like.
Bad place. Golden cursed. Long ago, precepting.
Let's go to the egg.
What is that?
Big ass egg. Oh God!
No history taught in those Tenno schools? Peace cannot abide the machines.
You're the only ones keeping this war alive.
Let me show you why.
Show me why, reminds me of.
You know what she reminds me of? The Steel Meridian League. Hear me?
Wait.
A place to breathe.
She reminds me of the Steel Meridian leader. Oh, is this the infested?
The promise of a home, so lightly surrendered.
Coming, Hivekin!
What in the?
Let him go!
Of course! When he's good and ready, child. Sentient TQ-776BL. Repel intruders.
No.
That's a sentient?
No.
It can fly.
Is that a bomb?
Then what was the point of it crawling?
Is that a much of a bomb?
Sing it, Megan. Is it fire? Or like it's setting Excalibur is on fire right now. because like each of the factions that the Roken like ruled, they just each the siege rebelled against them, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is like one of the first instances of rebellion.
You can't heal a core override, child. This only ends one way.
Oh dear. Ooh, your claws.
No. No. No.
Kinda had to. Don't go make me feel bad for doing this. Wait, what the? Did you just stick up her face?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to. It was him or me. Him or me.
What in the name of... Oh god, are they gonna make us feel for the fucking sentients now?
Yep. For all
Damn
the
it.
factions.
I
Whoa.
killed him, Lotus.
The old piece. Those two suns up there?
He is cooking, bro.
Whoa, look at all around us, Roomy. The whole relay. It's all blue and shit. Flowers and whatnot.
Dream of me and hear my cry. Seek to meet me by and by on that far shore forlorn. On that far shore forlorn.
Tau 2026? What?
This year, you will be going to the Tau that was during the Old Peace, a time of treaty. And in 2026, you will be going to the Tau you left behind. What
Wait, what?
will happen? The Tau of now? Well,
Oh,
I guess we'll find
two
out. But
different
Megan, you
versions of
killed
it?
it. Way to go, Megan!
Yay, Megan! I love you, Megan.
Oh,
You did
okay.
so good.
Thank you for making this TennoCon, our 10th TennoCon, an unforgettable memory. We hope you look forward to continuing the story of the Operator, remastered, the Old Piece this year,
Wall running.
wall running, the Focus expansion
New
with
Focus School.
Ultimates. That's all I'll say.
Any closing remarks, my friends?
I love you, Megan.
We're always so blessed by this turnout every year.
Thank you
and,
for releasing Wisp
Just
Proto.
a huge
I
thanks
owe you
again
my
to
life.
all the developers who put so much energy and love into this as well. So just thank you so much.
Thank you to all
Oh wait,
of
the
you.
key art, the key art. Oh, we have
A
one
flat
more
prize.
thing. It's
Flat prize.
the Old Piece key art, which
Did I press the button, Roo? Am I good?
Now you push the button.
There it is.
Ooh, look at it. Look at that, Roomy.
this will be yours this year. So
So we have the unannounced fall update, more information to come. We have the Old Piece that comes after later this year, and then next year, Tau is in sight.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
we
you.
love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Everyone.
Thank you for
Thanks,
coming.
everyone.
Thank you for coming to TennoCon. Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat. Your chat.
And devs, maybe the server's up. We don't know. Thank you for 10 years of TennoCon. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Have an amazing night.
We get to kill this thing soon. I'm gonna turn this thing into a cool weapon.
Guys, over here on Warframe, we're looking at this.
Ow, my buddy.
Oh, that was freaking awesome. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, DE. Thank you so much, everyone involved, all the planners, everyone who got, work done and made this thing happen. Dude, that thing was freaking awesome.
Don't forget to pick up your free Valkyrie if you watched for 30 minutes.
Yeah, do not forget to get your free Valkyrie. So thank you, Stranger. Stranger's the man. Right, let me see if I can get this to work.
But yeah, that was an awesome presentation.
I know, they did so good. And the concert was awesome, and the cosplay was awesome.
I was confused there at the end, but then I was like, oh, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they absolutely killed it.
We're going to go back in time in a memory, and then we're going to come to the current memory.
But have a great day.
Alright, let me go. Stay happy, healthy, and beautiful, and we got you on the next one. Hasta luego. I wouldn't play it, and I would go to either.
We woke up in space, forgot my shoes, Roo's riding dolphin, sipping apple juice, Portal gun jam, now we stuck in doom, zombie Pikachu just ate up Stranger blew up Minecraft, creepers went berserk, Fortnite, llama snipe me, oh that hurt, chat's going wild, blowing up with memes, we're legends baby, in our dreams. Roo's airly broke, now he shoots lasers, then accidentally married a space invader. Stranger dodging lightsabers while I'm puffing smoke. Roo wanna dance off with a waffle who spoke. Mario Kart crashed into a cow who got wrecked. Pac-Man glitch and now he's trying to bite my back. Set the kitchen on fire midstream, insane. Yell bro, why you dressed like a burrito with jeans? Oh, we burning past the taco spot, no brakes. Llama's riding shotgun, raising high stakes, cracking up hard, fries falling like confetti. Muffins run the block steady, strong and ready.